fires it. Back in the end zone, it's good!
Welcome to the Springdale Athletic Foundation pregame show. The Bulldogs getting ready to take on the Rogers Mounties. And as always, Coach Brett Hobbs is kind enough to join us. And Coach, let's talk about last week a little bit. I think you found some things, disappointing obviously, but the passing game sort of took off. You found some targets in the passing game in Khalil Marks and Carson Hader.
Yes, yeah, that was big. And I think, opened up our offense a little bit more. That's going to help us, keeping the defenders back on their heels a little bit, not keeping everybody in the box, but just having that option and, being able to stretch the field, I think is going to help us. And you saw it did help us, especially in that second half. And I think as we move forward and continue getting a little bit more comfortable with that passing game, I think it'll help us, but also open up, obviously the running and the option football that, that we're opposed to doing.
It was interesting to watch because once you guys kind of got settled in offensively, I mean, there were big plays to be had, and you were making them. Guys were coming up big. Caden had a big day. He had a couple of touchdowns, and you even ran a little trick play there with Carson Hayden in the second half, little trickeration.
Yeah, and we're going to continue doing that, like I said, progressing, but adding a little bit, of a wrinkle each week, but having Asarud and Hayter both, both quarterbacks still really. Being able to have them at slot and receiver allows you to do more things and allows you to do more trick plays. And I think as we go along through the season, hopefully we can steal a couple touchdowns that way.
Man, it was fun to watch the team throw the ball all over the place. Noel Howard had a touchdown catch, and you started to see a little bit of that innovation as, and you've talked about this a bunch, that as each week you're adding something to the game plan. This week it was the passing game. Yeah. Throw for almost 200 yards, throw a couple touchdowns. I mean, the passing game is something that you can use to open up defenses.
Yeah, absolutely. And with those passing the schemes and everything, I mean, we're going to be able to do it out of multiple formations, and we're going to be able to do things off of, we fake the rocket toss that, we run the toss so much, but now we've got the counter coming back. We got fake the toss and run the hitch screen on the backside. So it just kind of keeps the defense, honest and makes them prepare for more and just really keeps them on their heels as far as not really knowing what's coming or when it's coming. And if we can keep them on their heels and then, really pound the ball, inside with Lodgekit and Ransell, I think it's going to make our offense even more difficult to deal with.
Defensively, saw some changes in personnel. Michael Dickerson drops down to a defensive end spot. That's probably your best athlete on defense getting after the quarterback.
Yeah, and we, especially the teams that we're going to be facing, here on out, pass-heavy offenses that, we need to generate pressure. And, being able to do that with 3 or 4, pass rushers, I think is going to help us instead of having to bring, 5 and 6 and really rely on our back end as far as coverage-wise goes. So moving him around, being able to have a little bit more speed, athleticism, and just allowing him to, just play football. And I think when you have him and Julian Arroyos on each side, that makes it difficult for those offensive linemen.
Now, the guy who takes his place at the dog position is Easton Hahn, and every week I'm somewhat surprised by the number of tackles he has. He's always at the bottom of the pile.
Yeah, and he's not going to, overwhelm you with his, size or speed or anything. He's still only a sophomore, so, he's going to continue to grow. But the thing that makes him, so special as a football player is his understanding of the defense, what the offense does, just being a student of the game, and that really helps out. He doesn't take, false steps, when you have correct reads, you're able to play faster. And that's the thing with him. He's going to be able to play full speed. He's going to give you everything he's got, and it matters to him. So, I think these changes are going to help our defense. And the more as we go on throughout the rest of the season, I think those guys are going to get more comfortable in those roles and will help us defensively for sure.
Yeah, one guy that's starting to pop off the film in the last couple of weeks is Brandon Lauder, double-digit tackles again, always making plays behind the line of scrimmage. He was big on that 4th and goal. He's the one, he was down at the bottom of that pile. That's a guy that you can certainly, build a defense around, and your young guys can look to for leadership.
Oh, absolutely, and, that's what we were expecting with Brandon, as we came into the season with his experience, and hopefully, that he can continue to stay healthy, and, he brings that, just the mentality and the experience, and he doesn't say a lot, but he says a lot, with how he plays and how he approaches the game. He's going to be one that you can depend on, that you can count on. He's going to do the right things, and it's showing up, on Friday nights, and it's showing up in the stat column as well.
And one of those guys that when I go back and I watch the film on Sundays, it always seems to be at the bottom of a pile or around the football is Tristan Skelton, your safety.
Yeah.
That is a guy that will not, he is not afraid to come up and pop you at the line of scrimmage. He can also play good in pass defense.
Yeah, and, we've talked about him with, him as a returning starter, and he's kind of our, general in the back end that's making the coverage checks and the motion adjustments and all those things. So he's got a lot on his plate, and as far as a lot going on mentally, before the snap and then as the snap goes. But you're exactly right. He does a great job as far as coming downhill. Once he recognizes whether it's run or pass, he's got one speed to it. And, he popped off the helmet of, a player a couple weeks ago or whatever. So he is very physical, even though, he's not the biggest or thickest, player that we got. But he brings everything he's got every single time.
One of my favorites is A.J. Woods, your kicker. And
yes.
He got his first career field goal on Friday night. He's terrific on extra points. But I don't know if you know this or not, but he averages a tackle a game.
Oh, absolutely.
And I know that the kicker is supposed to be your safety valve, the last guy. He's usually one of the first 2 or 3 guys down there. Is that by design? Because, he is not afraid of contact.
No, not at all. And, he does such a great job. And with the punting game. And, he is such a huge asset to our team. But we pointed out every Monday whenever we have a team meeting, he's been the special teams player of the week, I believe, like 2 or 3 times. But we talk about him making the tackles. And when he makes the tackles, it's not just a shoestring tackle. It's physical
contact,
Yeah, he's going to bring everything he's got. So we're extremely proud of AJ and what he does, and adds an extra guy that's going to come down on kickoff and make plays.
He's a lot of fun to watch. We're going to talk about the Rogers Mounties coming up. Stay with us. Kickoff's coming up. You're watching the Springdale Bulldog pregame show on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
I'm Jason Jones, principal at Springdale High School. Thank you for making an investment into the future of athletics in our community of Springdale. We support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I am Paul Gray, principal at Harbor High School. Without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for students to compete in. I am Donald Tucker, president of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
On behalf of Springdale School Athletics, I want to say thank you.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected.
If you want fast, easy, and affordable service, visit McClarty Daniel.
Keep your vehicle running like new in our state-of-the-art service facilities. We know your time is valuable. Our factory-certified technicians with decades of experience will get you in and out and back on the road quickly. We service all makes and models at our 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale. Open 6 days a week.
Visit McClartyDaniel.com to schedule your service appointment today.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Harps. Hometown fresh.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the foods you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
Welcome back to the Springdale Bulldog pregame show here on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television. Continuing our conversation with head coach Brett Hobbs. And, Coach, you're getting a team in the Rogers Mounties that they put up a lot of points, and it's a team that seems to be on the rise.
Yeah, going into this season, a lot of the coaches in the conference, had picked them to, be at the top of the conference this year, especially with what they did last year. They started, coming to their own last year and were successful, and they have a lot of those guys coming back. Hopefully we're catching them at the right time during the conference and everything, because they have the same conference record we do right now. They've done a great job in the non-conference, and they're still 4-2 as a football team, but they've lost some games, and they've lost some close games, so hopefully we can catch them at the right time, and maybe they're down a little bit, and should be exciting on Friday.
Now you talk about that. They've had 2 really high emotional games the last 2 weeks against Fayetteville, a game they lost in the last minute, and then last week against Bentonville West, a game they lost. And I mean, you could speak to this as well as anyone. Getting your team up to that fervor, 10 times a year is nearly impossible. Yeah. And after 2 really bad losses for them, you kind of wonder where they are, mentally.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, just like you said, those close games, it just kind of it takes the wind out of yourselves a little bit. And, those good teams and great teams, they're the ones that are able to bounce back from that, which I know Rogers is a very good football team. And I know Coach Harbison, he's going to, have his guys prepared and, ready to go. But on the other side, we're excited about the opportunity as well. We felt like the Bentonville West game, we competed well. We kind of let it slip out of our hands, kind of beat ourselves a little bit. And, and they ended up beating Rogers. So it's good to be able to talk with our kids and tell them, say, hey, there's not like a plain or a clear-cut, dominant team right now. There's a lot of teams that are, right there into the mix, and depending on how they play each and every week, depends on, how everything's going to shake out. But I feel good about, where we're at as a team, as long as we can, not turn the ball over and hurt ourselves and let things snowball once, bad things do happen. I'm still waiting for us to play that complete game, and hopefully that'll be tonight against Rogers.
They average 41 points a game, and it starts with their quarterback, Dane Williams. I mean, he can sling it around. He is your typical Rogers Mounties quarterback. It's a lot of short throws, and then all of a sudden they're going to go up over the top.
Yeah, and he's got really good receivers that he can dish it off to. One thing about Rogers is they're really long. They've got good size and they're long, and that can always create some mismatches. And they run well, and then obviously with their running back Jenkins, who's been a dominant player in this conference, and he's returning. He's a big back, 6'2", 205, somewhere around there, but can run and do a lot of things even out of the backfield. So they give you a lot of matchups, but also they do a lot of things that can put your defense in a bind.
Yeah, you mentioned Jenkins. That offensive line that they have is again a typical Rogers line. They're going to line up and they're just going to come at you, and they're just going to keep, as you like to say, just body blows, body blows, body blows, and then they're going to go deep. Jenkins is one of the better backs in the conference.
Yes, and their offensive line, they're very well coached. And they've got a little bit of nastiness in them that you like seeing as far as offensive lines. They've got to get after it, and like I said, first off, you got to be able to stop the run. But with, how much they do throw the ball, and they'll get in empty, a bunch of different formations, they'll get in quads, and they'll do a bunch of different things. They've got a good scheme, and they've got a good understanding of the offense. And so we've got our work cut out for us for sure. But just like I said, if we can play a complete game and, not just one side of the ball play well, if we can just play well as a team in all three phases, I'm curious to see how the game will go and what the outcome will be.
Rogers hasn't been known for defense the last few years. They've been out there to outscore people. Games get into the 50s and 60s. This year they're playing some defense. It's a better group than they've had recently.
Yeah, and I think that's, it's an understanding of the defense. But when you have high-powered offense, that's going to give your defense a little bit more confidence. And they have some really good players that are returning. Lindsey, number 14, he started last year as a freshman. He's only a sophomore, so he'll be back. Chapman, number 28, their outside linebacker. Man, I love watching him play because he plays with an extremely high motor and very physical. So I know that they're going to play extremely hard. And like I said, they're long, and that can create some problems, especially in the triple option. Whenever spacing and those type things, so hopefully, with the additions that we've had offensively in our scheme, hopefully that'll balance it out a little bit.
And you and I were talking off the air just a minute ago, and listening to just what you've been saying, this comes down to you guys.
Right.
And if you don't do the things that will put you out of a game, you feel like you've really got a chance here to upset the Mounties and get that second conference win.
Absolutely, and that's what we're going into, and that's what we've been preaching is, we need to stop focusing on, who we're playing and what they're doing and focus more on ourselves and what we can do. And I'm 100% in our team and our coaches believe that if we don't hurt ourselves and, the old here we go again mentality, hopefully we can go out and play a clean game and if we can do that, then I definitely feel good about our chances.
Yeah, you guys are running the ball like crazy, over 300 yards a game, just pounding people with the running game. And you're right. As long as you don't shoot yourself in the foot, 40 points shouldn't be a problem.
Right. And so if we can execute and play a complete game, like I'm going to continue to say, but I continue to say it to our players. And hopefully build their confidence. I feel like we can play with anybody week in and week out.
All right, Coach. Well, good luck. Kickoff's coming up. Coach Johnson and I will join you from the booth. You're watching the Springdale Bulldog pregame show on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Welcome to the 2023 Paper Football Championship. I'm Donald Tucker, the voice of the Harbor Wildcats.
And I'm Zach Arts, voice of the Springdale Bulldogs. This is the same game we played when we were in 4th grade. You're playing to 21. Touchdowns are worth 6 points. Extra points worth 1 point. You'll flick to kick off. Typical rules. We've got coaches. We've got administrators. We've got everybody here. We're going to crown a champion this season.
back to the 2023 Paper Football Universal Championship. We join play already in progress there for Austin Winters and Chris Wood. Defense showed up today.
These two, Austin authoring the first shutout of the tournament.
Look at this, back and forth.
Touchdown.
Oh, touchdown.
Austin continues the roll. And now, the all-important extra point. Boy, special teams in the offseason, there are a lot of people in this district going to need to work on special teams.
Yes, they do.
This has been...
Start appreciating those kickers.
That's exactly right.
Touchdown again!
Wow, he is. I think we're starting to see one of the favorites emerge here.
Yes.
This game going very quickly.
So you got Dr. Smith in first, and third place would be Austin Winters.
Absolutely. Touchdown again.
Look at that!
Wow.
Wow, this is ridiculous.
And again, that's 3 straight. 4 and you get a demotion.
You do not need to kick field goals if you're scoring touchdowns.
That's also true.
Wood implementing his strong defense. Oh, back and forth touchdown.
No. Rolled off the back.
Presumptuous. Presumptuous.
First rule of broadcasting, never assume. Look at that. Look at that kick. Brilliant.
Oh, I love the quarterback sneak right up the middle.
Makes it 18-6, avoiding the shutout. And
Wood
flanks
shorts
it
it
off the crossbar.
Big defense there. Again, big defense.
This feels like Yankees, Red Sox down 3. Wood.
Does.
Wood on the comeback.
Goes for the corner.
Getting greedy. Will the missed extra points come back to haunt him?
Touchdown! Wood
Look at this.
not being denied and shanks the kick.
We are combined 0 for 5.
We are terrible at field goals.
There it is, the
That's
touchdown
it.
in the ball game.
That is the
Austin
game.
Winters moving on.
Experience the thrill of victory only on the Springdale Athletic Foundation YouTube channel. Football, Friday nights.
What's the only thing better than ordering your Whataburger favorites right on your phone? Earning free Whataburger while doing it. Download the Whataburger app to get started, just like you like it.
Try the 3-and-3 meal at Slim Chickens. 3 hand-breaded chicken tenders paired with 3 perfectly fried wings, shaken in your choice of house flavors. Served with fries, Texas toast, and a medium drink. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
Hey Northwest Arkansas, Lara here at Sam's Furniture. If you're looking for new furniture, we have over 170,000 square feet selection at everyday low prices and same-day delivery available. But the best part is that we love to serve our community. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many amazing organizations that we have been blessed to partner with. Serving others, especially those in need, is our culture here, and we hope that you'll be a part of that too. Arkansas's largest furniture destination, get it at Sam's.
Thank you for supporting the Fuel and Feet program. I'm Cassie Lloyd, the head volleyball coach at Harbor High School, and without your help, this program would not be possible. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
My name is Brandy Davis, girls basketball coach at Central Junior High. Thank you for donating to the Fuel and Feet program. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for students to compete in. I am Donald Tucker, President of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you for your generosity.
Welcome to the 2023 Springdale Homecoming Coronation.
It is now time to introduce you to the 2023-2024 Homecoming Court.
Sophomore royalty, Caitlin Spurlock. Caitlin is the daughter of Harry and Carrie Spurlock. She has been a member of cheer and swim for 2 years and a member of the medical academy for 1 year. After high school, Caitlin plans to attend nursing school and become an ER nurse. Sophomore royalty, Caitlin Spurlock. Junior royalty, Jasmine Villabong. Jasmine is the daughter of Leanne and Belit Villabong. She has been a member of National Honor Society for 1 year, cheer for 2 years, the Law Academy for 2 years, and Junior Class Council for 1 year. Jasmine plans to attend the University of Central Arkansas and pursue a degree in secondary education and become a cheer coach. Junior royalty, Jasmine Villabong. Junior royalty, Jacqueline Mencia Flores. Jacqueline is the daughter of Julio Mencia and Yesenia Flores. She has been a member of choir for 2 years and a member of the Law Academy for 2 years. After high school, Jacqueline wants to attend the University of Central Arkansas and plans to get a degree in teaching. Junior royalty, Jacqueline Mencia Flores. Already messed up. Junior royalty, Lucy Lutard. Lucy is the daughter of Robin and Leon Lutard. She's been a member of Student Council for 2 years, yearbook staff for 1 year, and the Springdale swim team for 3 years. Lucy plans to attend the University of Arkansas and study psychology and to further her education in photography. Junior royalty, Lucy Lutard. Junior royalty, Liliana Cardenas. Liliana is the daughter of Eric and Tanya Cardenas. She has been a member of the IB Academy for 2 years, debate team for 2 years, student council for 2 years, and National Honor Society for 1 year. Lily plans to go to the University of Arkansas and become a successful journalist. Junior royalty, Liliana Calderas. Senior royalty, Jade Ward. Jade is the daughter of Taylor and Marcia Anderson. Jade has been a member of the dance team for 2 years, National Honor Society for 2 years, choir for 2 years, as well as class council for 2 years. Jade plans to attend the University of Texas in Austin and earn a degree in psychology, then go to become a clinic psychologist. Senior royalty, Jade Ward. Senior royalty, Alexa Mondragon. Alexa is the daughter of Mary Mondragon. Alexa has been a member of the Law Academy for 3 years, student council for 3 years, dance for 3 years, band for 6 years, and color guard for 3 years. Alexa plans to pursue her bachelor's degree in criminal justice at the University of Arkansas. Senior royalty, Alexa Mondragon. Senior royalty, Emily Ashby. Emily is the daughter of Lauren Ashby. She has been a member of wrestling for 3 years, where she is a state champion and team captain, a member of National Honor Society for 2 years, and a student ambassador for 2 years. Emily plans to graduate from the University of Arkansas with her master's in education and become a high school math teacher and girls wrestling coach. Senior royalty, Emily Ashby. Senior royalty, Jamie Aguilar. Jamie is the daughter of Arena Oriana and Milton Aguilar. She has been a member of the Student Council for 3 years, where she holds the position of president and is also the president of National Honor Society. After high school, Jamie plans to become a surgeon. Senior royalty, Jamie Aguilar. Senior royalty, Carlos Stephen Pablo Lupacero. Carlos is the son of Jamie and Jorge Lupacero. He has been a member of the IB program for 3 years, Bulldog Media Team for 3 years, and a member of the BIT Academy for 3 years. Carlos plans to get a degree in cybersecurity. Senior royalty, Carlos Lupacero. Senior royalty, Lauren Smith. Lauren is the daughter of Patrick and Tara Smith. She's been a member of the IB program for 2 years, Unity Choir for 2 years, National Honor Society for 2 years, and a member of Senior Class Council, where she holds the position of president. Lauren plans to attend college to study English and education. Senior royalty, Lauren Smith. Senior royalty, Leslie Diafrete. Leslie is the daughter of Victor and Sandra Diaferte. Leslie has been a member of the SHS swim team for 4 years, dance for 3 years, and the medical academy for 3 years, as well as a key club for 1 year. Leslie plans to attend the U of A and become a transplant surgeon. Senior royalty, Leslie Diaferte. Senior royalty, Amy Mondragon. Amy is the daughter of Maria Mondragon. She has been a member of band for 6 years, color guard for 3 years, HOSA and medical academy for 3 years, dance for 3 years, and student council for 3 years, where she holds the position of vice president. Amy plans to attend UCLA, major in psychology, and later become a surgeon. Senior royalty, Amy Mondragon. Senior royalty, Jacob Simpson. Jacob is the son of Melissa Nixon and Todd Simpson. Jacob has been a member of the football team for 3 years, the engineering academy for 3 years, Key Club for 1 year, and Bulldog Leadership Council for 1 year. After high school, Jacob plans to attend the University of Arkansas and study aerospace engineering. Senior royalty, Jacob Simpson. Senior royalty, Lalia Brown. Lalia is the daughter of Brittany and Brandon Brown. She has been a member of the SHS Black Student Union for 3 years and the wrestling team for 3 years as well. After high school, Lalia plans to graduate from ATU and get her degree in nursing. Senior royalty, Lalia Brown. Sophomore royalty, Marissa Brown. Marissa is the daughter of Brittany and Brandon Brown. She has been a member of the Cross Church Mission Team for a total of 2 years. Marissa plans to attend college at the University of Arkansas and become a missionary and motivational speaker. Sophomore royalty, Marissa Brown. Senior royalty, Omar Ariano. Omar is the son of Melissa Montiel. He has been a member of choir for 6 years and Bulldog TV for 1 year. Omar plans to attend UCA and get a degree in the medical field. Senior royalty, Omar Ariano. Senior royalty, Haley Mason. Haley is the daughter of Shelley Mason. Haley has been a member of the SHS softball team and agricultural academy for 3 years. Haley plans to further her education and become a registered nurse. Senior royalty, Haley Mason. Senior royalty, Yannette Barbosa Cruz. Yannette is the daughter of Amencia Cruz and Juan Pablo Barbosa. She has been a member of the Law Academy and band for 3 years, as well as senior class council for 1 year. Yannette plans to attend NWACC, then transfer to the University of Arkansas and get a degree in criminal justice. Senior royalty, Yannette Barbosa Cruz. Senior royalty, Megan Myers. Megan is the daughter of Melinda and Jimmy Myers. Megan has been a member of the Engineering Academy for 1 year, welding for 1 year, and is a part of the greenhouse community. Megan plans on becoming the first female construction worker and learn how to do everything that people say only boys can do. Senior royalty, Megan Myers. Senior royalty, Christopher Tanguama. Christopher is the son of Eden and Elizabeth Tanguama. He has been a member of band for 6 years, National Honor Society for 2 years, and jazz band for 3 years. Chris plans to attend the dental program at the University of Arkansas and become a dentist. Senior royalty, Christopher Tangwama. Senior royalty, Naomi Mondragon. Naomi is the daughter of Bernice de la Cruz. Naomi has been a member of the Springdale High School cheer team for 3 years and senior class council for 1 year. Naomi plans to attend college and graduate with a degree in biomedical engineering. Senior royalty, Naomi Mondragon. Senior royalty, Kylie Brock. Kylie is the daughter of Amber and Sean McColton. She has been a member of the National Honor Society for 2 years, band for 6 years, and class council for 3 years. Kylie plans to get a bachelor's degree in psychology at the University of Arkansas. Senior royalty, Kylie Brock. Senior royalty, Kalani Hirachi. Kalani is the daughter of Alicia and Ajay Hirachi. Kalani has been a member of the Springdale High Wrestling team for 2 years, Agriculture Academy for 3 years, and softball for 4 years. Kalani plans to go to college for business and get a job she enjoys. Senior royalty, Kalani Hirachi. Senior royalty, America Cuevas. America is the daughter of Omar Cuevas and Maria Salas. She has been a member of student council for 3 years, dance for 1 year, as well as band and color guard for 3 years. America plans to get her degree in business management and get her real estate license. Senior royalty, America Cuevas. Senior royalty, Mariah Fernandez. Mariah is the daughter of Ana Jimenez and Ben Fernandez. Mariah has been a member of the Springdale High School Law Academy for 3 years and student council for 1 year. Mariah plans to attend the University of Arkansas to earn her bachelor's degree in marketing, then she will attend law school. Senior royalty, Mariah Fernandez. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2023 homecoming court. Senior court members have been competing for a $500 scholarship for king and queen that will be presented to the winners at the senior assembly in the spring. And now, the crowning of your 2023 homecoming king and queen. Your homecoming king is Christopher Tanguma. Your homecoming queen is Amy Mondragon. Congratulations to the 2023 Springdale High School homecoming coronation. The homecoming court may now exit the field.
If you need that love, support, somebody to push you, to tell you can do it, I would tell them to come to Pam Transportation. It's a family here. It's not just a regular company. They will look after you. They will show you that you are important, you are welcome here.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution. Connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected.
I'm Don Strubing. It's because of the generosity of people like you, we are able to fully support the Fuel and Feed program. For this, we thank you and appreciate your help. I support Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
My name is Zach Arns. I'm voice of the Springdale Bulldogs. Thank you for donating to the Fuel and Feed program. I support the Springdale Athletic Foundation because they care about our student athletes.
The Fuel and Feed program raises money to help pay for pregame and postgame meals for kids and coaches. In addition, we raise funds to buy athletic footwear for students to compete in. I am Donald Tucker, President of the Springdale Athletic Foundation. Please take this time to help our students and coaches. Visit the link on the screen to donate now.
On behalf of Springdale Schools Athletics, I want to say thank you.
Thank you for your support.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Harps. Hometown fresh.
Goodbye, guessing. Hello, confidence. So long, stress. Hello, security. Farewell, running to the bank. Hello, banking from anywhere. Get a quick view of your balance, block lost debit cards, and quickly deposit checks anywhere, anytime with the highly rated Arvest Go mobile app from Arvest Bank. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
Advanced Manufacturing needs you. For every 4 jobs, there's 1 applicant. Let business industry training take you to the next level. Either as a startup or as an incumbent worker, BIT has your menu.
I came to BIT to advance my skills in the electrical control field. If you want to better yourself, you need to come to business industry training.
Hi, this is Zach Arns, the voice of the Springdale Bulldogs. Are you looking for a new career? Would you like to become a professional truck driver? The CDL Training School in Tawnytown, Arkansas is now opened and accepting new students. You can earn your CDL in just 3 short weeks with employment after you finish school, and PAM Transport will cover your tuition. You will train in the same equipment you will drive once you earn your CDL. Plus, students also receive a $100 weekly stipend during training. Don't wait another minute. Call PAM Transport today. 888-498-2549. That's 888-498-2549. You are looking live at Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium as we get set for tonight's 7A West game between our Springdale Bulldogs and the Rogers Mounties. Our pregame show is brought to you by the Springdale Athletic Foundation, Arkansas Children's Hospital, Core Architects, Engineering Services Incorporated, Ozarks Electric Cooperative, and Pam Transport. Hi again, everybody. Zach Orange, voice of the Bulldogs. Glad to have you along here on Springdale Athletic Foundation television as we get set for 7A West football between the Rogers Mounties and our Springdale Bulldogs. Alongside Coach Johnson, Robert Johnson. Coach, good to see you.
Good to see you.
And look, important football game tonight. Springdale's 2-4, 1-2 in conference play, and now you're kind of behind the 8 balls. You're going to play the top 4 teams in the conference as far as the standings go in the next couple of weeks. We're looking at some highlights from last week, and this is a must-win for Springdale.
Definitely a must-win, and one of the key things, and we've talked about it before, just got to keep the ball from hitting the turf and just take care of the ball on offense.
Yeah, 22 fumbles on the season in 6 games. Right. Not where they wanted to be, but
no.
One of the things that was encouraging as I've talked to Coach Hobbs over the last couple of weeks is Springdale understands where the issue is. Right. Now you got to get it corrected, and a lot of the issues so far have been self-inflicted.
Yes, exactly. It's definitely self-inflicted. So if they can get that corrected, come out and play a more complete game, keep the ball on offense, which is what they want. They want time of possession. Yeah. And one of the things we talked about as well is if we can keep the time of possession, it takes the other team kind of out of their game.
Yeah, and you're looking at highlights from last week against Harbor, a game where Springdale got down early, and then all of a sudden, and we were talking about the turnovers. Right. This is the sort of thing that has just been their bugaboo all season, is turning the football over.
Exactly. If you look at some of these highlights, like you said, they're self-inflicted. It's we even talked about too. When in doubt, hold it. And secure it. Live to go to the next down.
And Springdale's, here's another one. And they turned it over 3 times in the first half, and it really sort of set the pace for the game as far as this goes. Defense played well, bailed them out a couple of times after in some short fields, but ultimately not enough to overcome. Now this was one of the best catches you'll ever see here. This is Khalil Marks going up and getting the ball here. We can see the concentration, but Springdale threw the ball 27 times. Exactly. Season high, obviously, 14 completions. Threw for 178 yards. That's a weapon now, something that certainly Rogers is going to have to look at, and teams going down as we go down the schedule here. Springdale, found themselves a little back here in Vonnie Williams, not a guy that's gotten a lot of touches, but he found some room.
Right, and those are key things that are going to have to continue to happen. Like you said, they threw the ball 27 times, and that's something that teams, once you kind of prepare for this team, that's one thing you don't prepare for is the passing attack, and we felt like last week we did a good job actually throwing the football.
And here's a touchdown pass to Carson Hayter. And, honestly, Springdale, they looked good throwing the football. Yes. Caden Asserud obviously getting in here on the 2-point conversion. Springdale at this point's in the game, but it was Harbor had an answer every time Springdale got their defense back on the field.
Or if they had the answer, then we came back and turned the ball over.
Right, and here you see
off a tip pass.
Tip pass, that was a ball that Landon Hahn got his hand on.
Right.
And if they come away with that, Springdale's got all the momentum in the world here. But Springdale's got some work to do here. They again behind the sticks as the captains are out on the field getting ready for the coin toss. Springdale with some work to do. 2 conference wins gets you into the playoffs. Right now they're behind the 8 ball on that.
That's right.
Trailing Harbor. Harbor's obviously got the tie break over them. So Springdale with work to do. This Rogers team coming off 2 straight losses.
Right.
Losses to Fayetteville and Bentonville West. Bentonville West game, a game they gave away at the end.
Yeah, and it wasn't because they scored to go up and scored 2-point conversion to go up 25-24, I believe. And with less than a minute, Vincent catches one going into the end zone to beat them.
Yeah, it was a wild game. Got a chance to watch that earlier this week.
Right.
Rogers has won the toss. They're going to take the football. So Springdale's going to put the defense out there first, and it's going to be this is going to be a challenge.
Right.
Rogers wings it around a lot. Dane Williams, their quarterback, is excellent. He's been a Dem Gazette Player of the Week 2 times, thrown for over 400 yards a couple times. They're going to wing it around. They're going to want to go fast. They've got one of the best running backs in Jenkins. He's one of the best running backs in the conference, and Springdale's going to have to slow it down. And like we've talked about, all night tonight,
right.
Got to hang on to the football.
Exactly. The weather's, it's cooling off. It's going to be a great football night. I think the wind's kind of, it's off and on, but I think it's going to be very good to play tonight. And it's just going to be a matter of us, like you said, taking care of the ball, playing a complete game.
Springdale getting ready to come out onto the field. Guys, if we can pop up the starting lineups here, a couple of things we need. Here's the matchups. You can see it. Springdale leads the series 10-9 here this century.
Both teams 1 and 2 in conference. You know, the big disparity here is that Rogers scores a ton of points. They average 41 per game. Springdale gives up about 38. So on that end, I think Springdale's offense has got to hang on to the football.
Right, exactly, and that's one of the things. Because if you go look at the stats for us, we would like to score more points, but if we continue to turn the ball over, that's not going to happen. So.
Exactly. So we're getting set here. The teams, Rogers has come onto the field. We're waiting for Springdale. And guys, if we can pull up the starting lineups here. These are the guys that are going to be under duress tonight here. This Springdale defense. Alexander Santana's moved in at the nose tackle spot. Change from last week that we saw last week. Springdale comes onto the field. It's Michael Dickerson.
Right.
Has moved down to a defensive end. They feel like he'll give them more of a pass rush.
He's a lot more athletic.
A lot more athletic. Opposite
bet.
Julian Arroyos. You can't necessarily zone in on Arroyos.
Right.
And hopefully get some edge pressure.
Yeah, it gives us 2 edge players at that point. And hopefully get a little bit of pressure on them.
Now, on the back end, somebody's obviously got to replace him, and that's going to be Easton Hahn. Here we take a look at the offense. No real changes here as far as the offense goes, but the 2 guys to watch, 9 and 2, Carson Hayter, Khalil Marks, these are guys that caught their first career passes last week. Guys who got a little bit of wiggle can make some big plays.
Yeah, Carson really stepped up and had a great game. Like you said, Khalil had one of the best catches we've seen all year for us. So, and Jack did a good job, throwing the ball. So, we've got to come back, put a complete game together. Again, with us throwing the ball, keeping the ball off the turf, that's definitely going to play big for us tonight.
Springdale comes into 2 tonight, averaging 293 yards on the ground per game. That number's been a little bit skewed the last 2 weeks, just under 200 last week, but supplemented by 180 through the air.
Yeah, well, and not only that, but not having the possessions either. And that's really hurt us.
So Springdale sends the kick team onto the field. A.J. Woods has it teed up, back deep for Rogers.
It's hard to tell those numbers from where they're at.
It's like Tyler Pinkerton. He's to the top side of the screen.
Is it Jeff?
Yeah,
Jeff
Cam
Reagan?
Cunningham is near side here. So we're ready for 7A West football. Glad to have you along here on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television. Springdale again 2-4 on the year, trying to get that elusive second win, kind of get themselves back into the playoff conversation.
Yes.
We await for the whistle, and there we go. AJ approaches the football, and we are underway. This one's going to knuckle towards the far side, going to be caught at the 5-yard line. Across the 20 goes Pinkerton, and now he's got one man to beat, and he is going to go the distance. Tyler Pinkerton, 95-yard touchdown, and we've got a flag down back here at the 29-yard line.
Yep, we sure do. It looks like, and the quarterback's kind of walking out, so it must be, it's got to be definitely on them. I don't see where it's anything holding against them. That's exactly what it is.
So Springdale's going to catch a break on the opening kick, and I'm looking at 60 degrees right now. There is a wind that is swirling around here.
Yeah.
It's blowing across the field from where you're looking here on television, so it's blowing from the near side to the far side. And I was down there on the field before the game, and boy, it is something, the wind. So we await the call here, wait for them to mark this one off. Looks like they're going to mark it off from the 29-yard line. So they'll give them the 19, and that's where Rogers will take over. The quarterback for the Mounties is Dane Williams. He's a good one.
Yeah, he's a good-sized kid as well.
He'll have Jacob Jenkins as his running back, Regan Verser, Hudgens, and Cash, the wide receivers. First play of the ball game comes from a 4-wide receiver set. Dane Williams in the shotgun. This is Jenkins coming near side, 20, 25. Jenkins across the 30. Jacob Jenkins into Springdale territory on the first play of the ball game.
You're talking about Dickerson. That was Dickerson coming in from behind, chasing him down, finally making that tackle there.
Now Rogers wants to go fastball, placed at the Springdale 48-yard line. Jenkins gets 33 on the first play of the ball game. Now a quads formation, far side. Williams fires. Pass hits the turf, incomplete. Intended for Lindsey. It will be second down. So you see, in talking with Coach, if you listen to the pregame show, he was talking about Jenkins being one of the best backs that they're going to face, and now you see that on the first play of the ballgame.
Exactly.
We'll set the defense here in just a second. This 2nd and 10, ball at the 48-yard line. Williams in a shotgun. This is Jenkins. Into Springdale territory, 45-40, first down yardage. He's going to get inside the 35, another big run for Jenkins.
Looks like we got a little
got another flag down.
Out on the perimeter, so obviously, when you see that, it looks probably like another hold.
So we'll wait the call here. Springdale catching some breaks early. This is going to be a hold, as you can see right there. They'll march Rogers backwards. They go back to the 50. So it'll wind up being basically a 2-yard penalty. It'll bring up 2nd down and 12. So Dogs catch a break here, just underway. 11:26 to go in the first quarter. Dane Williams in the shotgun. Jenkins again. Now he's got a big hole, 40-yard line. He's going to be dragged down close to the 25-yard line. It'll be 1st down Rogers.
Well, we had a great job. The safety came downhill, did a good job, just missed the tackle right off the bat. Would have been a tackle for loss.
So they're going to put it at the 27 of Springdale. That a 23-yard pickup. Jenkins, 2 carries, 56 yards on this drive.
Yeah.
1st and 10, ball to 27. Williams, near side. This is Bergen. He's going to be pushed out of bounds. It'll be a couple yards inside the 25.
You know, we talked to him, about being up-tempo. You know, they get lined up, and then the quarterback, he kind of looks over and gets it set up. So there it is.
So 2nd down, another quads formation. And Springdale's a little bit outnumbered out there. This is Williams on the run. He's going to get down near the 16-yard line. It'll be enough for 1st down. Williams is banged up. He's wearing a knee brace, big old knee brace on his right knee. I was talking with Coach Moore. They wanted to get after him, see how mobile he can be.
Right. Well, and too, when they line up in that quads, it's one of those numbers thing. You got Jenkins coming back in now, so.
1st and 10, ball at the 16-yard line, just underway here in the first quarter. Jenkins. Michael Dickerson's got him. No gain on the play. Going to lose about a half-yard. Good play there by Springdale's defensive end, Michael Dickerson.
Yep. And that was something you talked about earlier, moving him down on the line like that. It gives us another athletic person on the edge there.
It's going to bring up 2nd down and 11. This will be the 7th play of the drive for Rogers. Williams in the shotgun. Pass is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Rogers. Pass caught by Mabry Verser, and the Mounties are on the board in 1 minute and 53 seconds. Just a simple fade route. Use the basically use the defender as a shield.
Yep.
Throw it over his shoulder and into the end zone for the touchdown. So on to try the extra point, JT Miller. Snap's good. Kicks on the way. And it's good. So our score with 10:07 to go here in the first quarter, Rogers 7, Springdale nothing. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Joe and Larry here with Sam's Furniture. We just wanted to thank you for your business and to let you know that your purchase helps serve so many people.
That's right. The culture here at Sam's is to love and serve others in our community and around the globe. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many organizations we partner with.
You enable us to invest in our children, teachers, veterans, development in Africa, and distributing wheelchairs to those in need around the world. You are a part of this. So from the Sam's Furniture family to yours,
thank you.
The Rogers scoring drive is 7 plays, 81 yards, took 1 minute and 53 seconds, and very quickly, the Mounties show you why they're one of the highest scoring teams in the West.
Yeah, and the thing is, they're kind of like a three-headed monster. You talked about the quarterback being really good and elusive. Then you got number 6, Jenkins, the running back. Then you got those receivers, which they're all that tall, all about the same size type kid, and it makes it difficult.
JT Miller has it, or is about to have it teed up. He'll kick off back deep for the Dogs. Khalil Marks, Caden Nasserud, and Vonnie Williams. Caden averaging about 30.3 per return.
Yeah, he does a good job.
Vonnie at about 23.5, so dangerous return guys back for the Dogs. This will Springdale looking to get their first possession. JT Miller will approach the football, and they're going to try the onside kick. And this is going to go and land right in the hands of Rogers. That's number 8. That's Marcus Mounts, and Rogers is going to get the football.
Well, it's not the way you wanted to come out the second kickoff there, and it's one of those things. I'm not sure exactly who touched it first. It just kind of went right through his hands, and
they're going to get it.
He was there.
They're going to get it at the 46 of Springdale, and Dane Williams will bring the offense back out.
This is one too. You watch for sudden change right
Absolutely.
here. Big chunk play right here. This is the time to do that.
1st and 10, ball at the 46. Williams rolls far side. Williams trying to get to the outside. Fires pass complete at the 34-yard line. It'll be a first down. Pass caught by Jeff Regan. Now Rogers going to go fast. Jenkins straight ahead. Close to first down yardage at the 24-yard line. Come up about a yard short. We'll bring up 2nd and 1. Rogers back on the football here. 2nd and a yard. Clock running, 9:30 to go here in the first quarter. Jenkins again. He's got first down yardage. He'll get down to, looks like the 21. That'll be enough for Rogers' first down. And Rogers, after the last 2 weeks, really, trying to get themselves back in gear here. They're trying to make a playoff push. Thought they were going to be in that 3 seed right behind Bentonville, Fayetteville.
Yeah.
But with the loss to West last week, certainly
the
was something to prove.
Kind of fell off. That's right.
This is 1st and 10. Williams in the shotgun. Pass caught the 10-yard line. It's Regan again. Tristan Skelton on the reception, and Rogers now at the 10-yard line and looking to go fast again.
He put that in a pretty good window right there.
He did.
It was a good throw by him, especially running to the left side.
11-yard pickup's enough for the first down. Rogers will spread it out again. 1st and goal, ball at the 10. It's Jenkins in motion. Williams will throw. Now he's going to take off and run. This is Dane Williams, 5-yard line. Williams looking for a block. He gets it. And we're going to get a look out. Yeah, that's a blindside block. That's a 15-yard penalty. And the touchdown won't count. Looks like we're going to get a referee's timeout.
Yep.
So we'll take the quick timeout with them. 8:29 to go here in the first quarter. Rogers 7, Springdale nothing. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Accidents are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
Easton Hahn is up under his own power, walking off the field. They did call it a personal foul, so it'll push Rogers back to the 19-yard line. And Springdale's defense got to get a stop here because you're clearly on roller skates here, and we're not even halfway through the first quarter.
Yeah, they just got to slow them. They got to tighten up the screws a little bit, and they're kind of playing a little. Looks like a little soft, giving them a chance to. I don't know if it's maybe keep it in front of them, but this is a chance here. Your 1st and goal here, so. From the 19, so
Sammy Asaya has checked in at the linebacker spot where Easton Hahn was. He's number 18. He'll line up right there at about the 12-yard line in the middle of the defense.
Like
now we've got another, looks like a snap infraction.
Yeah, yep.
That'll back Rogers up again. So Springdale's catching some breaks here, especially penalty-wise. So push him back to the 24-yard line, and now it's still 1st and goal.
Looks like it's empty.
They'll empty it out. 5 wide receiver set, 4 come near side. Dane Williams alone in the shotgun. Williams Fires near side. That's Regan on the screen. He's going to be tracked down at about the 15, inside the 15, maybe the 14-yard line, so they'll get 10 out of that.
Probably a little more than the defense wanted to give up right there.
Yeah, I would think so. This is going to be second down.
Looks like Easton's back in, so he's good. He had to catch his breath a little bit, so he's back in. So Easton's back in there now.
So it'll be second and goal, ball at the 14-yard line. That's Jenkins in motion. Williams will throw. Jenkins looking in the end zone. Ball is caught. That's Grayson Cash with the touchdown, and Rogers with 2 quick touchdowns, and they lead 13-0.
Man, that was right over the head of our defender. I thought if he just turns right there, got a chance for an interception right there.
So Rogers with 2 quick touchdowns on their opening 2 drives. They've opened up 13-0 lead pending the extra point. JT Miller on to try the extra point. Snap's good. Kicks on the way. And it's good. So our new score with 7:45 to go here in the first quarter. Rogers 14, Springdale nothing. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home. Connect with a personal banker and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
14-0 our score. Rogers sends the kick team out. They have
ready for the onside.
Exactly. Exactly.
I mean, of course, too, like you said, they're 1-2 also in conference, so they're not gonna not finish strong at this point, and they're coming out with everything they got, and we got to be ready.
Yeah. So Miller tee it up again. Springdale, victim of the onside kick on the first kickoff attempt. Now Miller back deep, and he is going to attempt to kick to Cade Nasserud, Vonnie Williams, and Khalil Marks. They wait for the whistle. There it is, and now JT Miller will approach the football. And they do it again. And they've got it. So back-to-back onside kicks successful, and the Rogers Mounties are going to get their 3rd possession here of the first quarter.
Wow.
Now we've got a discussion going on down here at the 49-yard line.
Well, and I think one of those discussions is they can't block until the ball goes 10-yard line.
Yeah, they just
said
it's Rogers football. Yep. So Rogers will get it again. It's recovered there by the special teams, and now at the 49-yard line, they'll have their 3rd possession before Springdale's even touched the football.
Yeah, that's they've got to get some of this stuff straightened out and be able to get the ball on offense and slow that down.
So it's 1st and 10. Williams in the shotgun. 5 wide receiver set. Williams fires, pass complete to Jenkins at the 42, and that's going to be enough for a first down. I'm going to give him the 39-yard line. Should be enough.
Put it right just a little short of it.
All right, so they're going to mark him just inches short. Rogers with 146 yards here, total offense in the first 6 minutes of the ball game. Now Williams, 2nd and short. 4 wide receivers will go to his right. Dane Williams to throw. Springdale after him. Flush Williams, far side. Now he's going to turn and run. We got a flag down. Flag back here at the 45-yard line. We'll wait and see. Rogers, despite all the penalties, has moved the ball quite well here, but they got to be concerned about the number of flags that are being thrown.
Yeah, they've overcome a lot of adversity, and they've had the flags have kind of benefited us without question.
So they'll talk it over. Another holding call against Rogers. That'll back them up. Springdale again catches a breaker. Defense just got to get off the field. You got to get the offensive football.
Exactly. The defense, they've been out here, for the whole time pretty much, just about every possession so far, and that's they definitely got to stop the bleeding a little bit.
So the ball go back to the 49-yard line, where it'll be 2nd down. It's very close to the original line of scrimmage. 5 wide receiver set for Dane Williams. Williams to throw, good protection. He's going to throw deep. He's got a man there. Ball's caught at the 4-yard line, going to be taken down at the 1. I think that's Grayson Cash again. It is.
Yep.
So 49-yard pickup puts the ball at the 1-yard line.
You know, that Cash kid, you can see he's got a brace on as well. He's a kid that's coming off an ACL injury and recovered like 5 months. I mean, just unbelievable.
So it's 1st and goal, ball at the 1-yard line. Jenkins is the running back. Looks like Williams going to go under center.
Wow.
Williams hands to Jenkins. Pile there at the goal line. They're going to say he got in. But he didn't get in by much.
It was second effort there on that one. He got hit initially, and then second effort put him in.
So Jacob Jenkins with his second touchdown, or first touchdown of the ball game, makes the score 20-0, and Rogers now going to send the extra point team on to try and make this a 3-score game. JT Miller on to try the extra point. We're not even halfway through the first quarter here. Springdale hasn't touched the football.
Yeah. You know, and I was just fixing to say, I bet the offense is ready to get out on the field.
Snap's good. Kick's on the way. And it's good. So our new score with 6:25 to go here in the first quarter. Rogers 21, Springdale nothing. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television. And it's good!
Introducing the Springdale Public Schools Paper Football Tournament. Get ready for a showdown like no other, where the game comes alive on paper. It's not just a child's game, it's a battle of wits. Who will claim victory and etch their name in Springdale history? Experience the thrill of victory only on the Springdale Athletic Foundation YouTube channel.
Three plays, 49 yards is the touchdown drive. Jacob Jenkins goes in from a yard out, and 6:25 to go here in the first quarter, Coach. Down 21. I mean, first thing you got to do is get the football.
You got to get the football, without question. You got to get the football, and then offensively, we got to put a drive together.
So, Springdale will send the kick team out, back deep again for Springdale. Asarud, Marks, and Vonnie Williams. Here comes the Rogers kick team. They got the football to start the ball game. They've recovered 2 onside kicks, and thus the 21-0 lead here. We'll get the football here, and you know it's still early. You haven't touched football. You have no idea what the offense and defense is going to look like. So, you get your hands on the football. You got to like your chances here. JT Miller has it teed up. Great ground shot there from Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium. Miller gets the whistle, and here comes JT Miller, and they're going to try it again. Ball's going to be corralled there. Who wound up with that one? Looks like Rancel Orellana is going to recover the onside kick at the 43-yard line. Springdale's finally going to get the football here with a chance, I think, to sort of establish some calm.
Yeah, you know, they got really good field position out of it. You know, it's just a matter of those things. You know, after the first one, then they got the set. It's kind of a confidence thing then. Just get the football, take it, you know, come out offense and just do what you're supposed to do.
So Jack Pounders bring the offense out. Lodgkit Kanagaki is the fullback. Noel Howard, Caden Asarud are the slot backs, the wide receivers, Carson Hayter and Khalil Marks. 1st and 10 for Springdale. Ball at the 44-yard line. Jack will go under center. Pounders to throw. Jack down the middle looking for Asarud. It's knocked away.
Well, that kind of goes off what we finished with last week.
Yeah, a little bit. That's a little bit different than what we have seen from Springdale the last couple of weeks. Ball knocked away there by Mounts, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. Ball going to be placed back at the 44-yard line.
Well, that kind of keeps them from stacking the box a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. 2nd and 10. Jack going to look towards the sidelines, try and get some help here. Plenty of time on the play clock at 5. Pounders. He'll keep it and get across the 45 up to the 46. That's about it, a 2-yard pickup. And Springdale now going to face a 3rd down and 8. Springdale on the year converting on about 45% of their 3rd downs. It's a good number.
Yeah.
This, a 3rd down and 8. You got to feel like if you get anywhere close, it's got to be four down territory.
Exactly.
Pounder straight ahead to Lodgkit. He's going to get maybe 1.5 yards up to about the 47, and that's it. And now it's decision time for Coach Hobbs, and it looks like he's sending out the punt team.
You know, I think that was one of those things that with us, putting the ball like we've done, that was one of those that the mesh was definitely going to take place that time.
Jeff Regan will drop back deep for Rogers. A.J. Woods in to try the punt here, coming in averaging about 25.9 per kick with a long of 44 on the year. Got a wind. It's blowing across the field towards the far side. A.J. gets the snap. The kick is away, and you can see the wind just kind of take that one. Regan makes the catch at the 20-yard line, and that's where Rogers will get the football. So for Springdale, not the ideal start here, but an opportunity here for your defense to make a play.
Right. The defense got a chance to get a little breather. So, come out now and just got a chance for the coaches to kind of make some adjustments, hopefully, and we'll see what happens.
So 1st and 10 for Rogers. Ball at the 20. And a 33-yard kick. Again, in kind of a swirling wind tonight. It's a cold night. First time we've been able to really say, hey, it's cold here in Northwest Arkansas. Temperature outside 60, feels like 50, and it's going to get colder as the night goes on.
Right.
This is 1st and 10 for Rogers. Dane Williams in the shotgun. He's got Jenkins alongside, and Williams is going to keep it. 25-yard line, and ball's loose. Springdale's got it.
Boy, that was a great
Easton
job
Hahn.
right there by I think Connor actually used his helmet, hit the ball, and Easton picked it up.
So Springdale gets a break here. Their 4th turnover of the season. Here you can see it. Yep, Braden Connor, great hit. Ball lands right in Easton Hahn's lap, and now the Dogs get a chance here. Good look at Braden there. Great defensive play by him, and now Springdale with the football at the 29-yard line.
Good job right there. Good job by the defense responding. They've been out on the field a lot, and they responded. Good job by them.
They did. So 1st and 10 for the Dogs. Jack will bring the offense out. This is Noel Howard. Across the 30, 25, 20 into the red zone, close to the 15-yard line. Good play there by Springdale on the option.
Good job. Good job.
See where they mark him out.
Got a flag. Looks like we got a flag on that side over there.
Against Springdale, so we'll.
Of course, it was past the line, so it's not going to be. It'll be a gain of a couple.
And they're going to put it at the 26, so it'll wind up being a 3-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, and we'll call it 7. And Springdale with a little momentum here, chance to get themselves back within 2 scores. Pounders under center. Here's Jack, breaks a tackle, 15, 10, 5, Pounders into the end zone, touchdown, Springdale. So the Dogs answer right back.
Great job.
Right off the turnover, Springdale comes right back. Jack Pounders from 26 yards.
Yeah, that's a great little counter option move right there by Jack.
Breaks 2 tackles, and there he goes. You see that speed once he gets in the open field. So Springdale's got their first touchdown of the night. A.J. Woods on to try the extra point. He's good this year, 15 out of 16 in extra point attempts. I think Springdale's short a guy. And the kick's no good.
Got it, but looks like you've got it blocked right up the middle.
Yep.
I don't know if the kicker just didn't get it high enough or what. I'd have to go back and look on the.
So our new score with 4:39 to go here in the first quarter. Rogers 21, Springdale 6. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Jack Pounders goes in from 26 yards out, and Springdale cuts the lead down to 2 scores here. And a good answer from Springdale, especially on the defensive side of things, getting the first turnover of the ball game.
It was, and it was a good job by the offense. Finally getting some momentum back where we needed to, and a good little counter option play for Jack to score on.
So A.J. Woods will tee it up. Regan going back deep for Rogers. When you can see everybody, special teams coaches, alert. Everybody very conscious of the onside kick.
Of course, the last time we did a great job covering. We just ran past him and didn't break down on coverage. I think is kind of probably the special team coach for them is probably wanting to know, hey guys, we're there, just got to break down to make a tackle.
So Woods will kick it off. He'll get into this one. This is going to be Regan at the 9. Regan to the far side. He's going to get up near the 30-yard line, and that's where Rogers will start this drive. This will be their 5th drive of the first quarter.
Yeah, it's a lot of touches in one quarter.
It is. It's a whole bunch, but this has them backed up. They're going to put it down on the 30, so it winds up being a 20-yard return. And now Springdale send that defense back out there looking to get another stop. Dane Williams will bring the offense out. He's been good here in the first quarter. Williams to this point, 6 out of 7, 145 yards, 2 touchdowns. So they'll go 4 wide receivers. Jacob Jenkins is the back. Here's Jenkins. Springdale's got him hemmed in the backfield. Now he reverses field. We got a flag down. Vonnie's going to track him down. He's going to get 9, but that's coming back.
Yeah. He does he's kind of elusive, but he's strong enough. He still gets positive yards when he gets hemmed in.
There's the holding call against Rogers. So a penalty-filled first quarter for both teams, really. Springdale did a nice job there on the outside zone. Had him hemmed in, just kind of let him loose, but they'll catch a break here with the holding penalty. That's going to put them all the way back at the 20. So it'll be 1st and 20 for the Mounties, who started lightning fast here. Springdale get off the field and get that offense back out there. They've sort of wrestled momentum away.
Right.
Clock running, 4:20 to go here in the first quarter. Here's Williams. Fires far side pass caught by Cash. Cash going to get back to about the 28-yard line. It'll be an 8-yard pickup close to the original line of scrimmage. We'll bring up 2nd and 12.
Well, that was a very quick release there. Catching that screen, pitch and catch there, and good job by our defensive back making a cut tackle there and getting him down on the ground.
2nd down. We'll call it 12. 3:45 to go here in the first quarter. Williams will be in the shotgun. Looks like they're going to put Garner in at the tight end spot. This is Williams off the play action. Now he's in trouble. He's flushed. Williams to be tracked down there by Brandon Lauder. Going to run him out of bounds at the 27. It's going to go down as a sack, and Springdale now with a 3rd and long.
Good job there by Lauder. And that's the thing that quarterback thought was, this is a big linebacker. I can outrun. Lauder's pretty good. He's got deceptive speed, and he did a great job, hunting him down. Great job by him.
Going to go down as Lauder's 6th sack of the season. It's a 1-yard loss. Going to push him back to the 27. It's now 3rd down and 13.
Just be smart right here and get them off the field right here.
Teams converting at 44% against Springdale on 3rd downs. This one is going to be 3rd down. We'll call it 12. Line to make this the 40-yard line. Williams in the shotgun. Springdale showing pressure. Williams, good protection. Now he's going to fire long. He's got Cash wide open at the 31-yard line, 1st down. Grayson Cash with another catch over the top, and it's going to be enough for the Rogers 1st down at the 29 of Springdale.
We've got somebody down here.
While they tend to the injured Bulldog, we'll take a quick timeout. 3:19 to go in the first quarter. Rogers 21, Springdale 6. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Sometimes a dream car has nothing to do with horsepower or performance.
My dream car is the one that gets me to my job every day.
The one that lets me help a friend in need.
I didn't think I had the credit. My credit score wasn't that good. But Car-Mart believed in me.
They believed in me. My dream car, a 2016 Nissan Sentra. What's yours?
America's Car-Mart. You keep the dream, and we'll keep you on the road.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
Julian Arroyos was the injured Bulldog. He's been helped off the field. Leo De La Sancha going to check in. 1st and 10, ball at the 29-yard line. Clock running, approaching 3 minutes here to go in the first quarter. A very action-packed first quarter. This is Jenkins. Finds a little seam, and he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. It's going to be a 1-yard pickup.
That was a great job by Raxon.
Yep,
Yeah.
Raxon Ration and Easton Hahn there to make the stop.
You know, Raxon's done a really good job, and you've seen him kind of develop over the past few games, get better and better, and that was a really good job for him being able to come up.
Yeah, he's a guy that's kind of taken over that nickel spot as Braden Connor was moved back to the free safety spot,
Right.
and he's a guy that's kind of embraced that role.
Yeah.
This is going to be a 2nd down and 9. And Rogers spreads it out 5 wide. Springdale's done a nice job on 1st and 2nd downs, but 3rd down it's kind of gotten away from him.
Yep.
Here's Williams to throw. Williams with plenty of time. Flush to the right, still running. Simpson nearly tracks him down. Ball caught. Are they going to say he was inbounds? They are.
Looks like we got some more laundry on the field again.
And we'll wait and see what the call is here. The ball's going to be, was caught at the 10-yard line. That'd be enough for a 1st down. We await the call here. Rogers is backing up, so it's going to go against the Mounties. Looks like they're going to put it back the 38-yard line. It's a holding penalty, and it has been a penalty-filled first quarter for both teams. This leave them with a 2nd and we'll call it 19. The line to make is the 19.
Yeah,
So
get
2nd
ready
and
for
19.
a screen here.
Yep.
They've usually come back with some type of a screen just to get some yardage back.
2nd and 19. Williams will go in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers set. It's Jenkins in motion. Dane Williams to throw. Fires pass caught at the 20. It's going to be short of the 1st down, but it's going to leave him with a 3rd and very short.
You give a kid like him time to throw the football, and he's got a good enough arm, and those receivers did a good job just breaking away and making plays happen.
Springdale going to get a generous spot there. They're going to put it down at the 22, so it'll be 3rd and 3.
Get ready for number 6.
That's right. 90 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Williams to throw. Pass caught. Cash inside the 15-yard line. 1st down. They'll put it down at the 12. It's a 10-yard pickup, enough for the 1st down. And now Rogers on the edge of the 10-yard line here with 1:15 to go. Good look there at Landon Hahn. Springdale corner. It's a nice year for them, especially on special teams. Williams will throw. Pass incomplete. Looking for Cash on the far side. Just kind of a little quick timing around.
Lauder rushed that one a little bit and made the quarterback hurry up a little bit. But good job by Lauder.
Williams now 10 for 12, 223 yards.
I think the last time we were down here, they threw it to the bigger receiver on the fade route. So, those are things you look at. Got another quad set coming out.
So 2nd down and 10. Clock stopped with 1:02 to go. Williams throws quickly near side. This is Regan. He's going to get to about the 10-yard line. Bounces off a couple of tacklers, and now he is going to run into the end zone for a Rogers touchdown.
Had him down inside the 10, and good job hitting and not a good job wrapping up. So we got to finish the tackle.
So Rogers scores again here to make it 27-6, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet. We have 51 seconds to go as JT Miller comes on to try the extra point. Miller tonight, 3 for 3 on extra points. Kicks on the way. And good. So our score with 51 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Rogers 28, Springdale 6. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
What's the only thing better than ordering your Whataburger favorites right on your phone? Earning free Whataburger while doing it. Download the Whataburger app to get started, just like you like it.
Try the 3-and-3 meal at Slim Chickens. 3 hand-breaded chicken tenders paired with 3 perfectly fried wings. Shake it in your choice of house flavors. Served with fries, Texas toast, and a medium drink. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
The scoring drive is 8 plays, 70 yards. And Rogers answers the Springdale touchdown. Springdale gets the turnover, gets a little bit of momentum here, and now, they go right back down the field. And if you're Rogers here, do you try the onside kick again? You've done it 3 times in a row.
I was going to say you've done it anyway, and I think get ready for it. Expect that at all times right here, and keep Asherud back deep like they've got. And definitely, I think they're going to continue to do that and just try to get another possession. And they feel with their points up right now, they're going to feel pretty confident doing what they do.
So Miller has it teed up. Hayden Asherud alone as the deep man. He's got his heels on the 5-yard line. Everybody else close to the line of scrimmage here. Springdale's made an adjustment, moved Easton Hahn down here near side. They've been trying these extra point or trying these onside kicks. Miller going to try the onside kick the other way. This one bounces up in the air, ball's loose.
Looks like I think we got it that time.
I think Springdale's going to come away with it, and they are.
Ball. I think that's Shim Paul.
Yep, Shim Paul comes away with
sophomore.
it. So the onside kick does not work. Springdale going to start with great field position here at the 49-yard line with an opportunity, honestly, to get themselves right back in the ballgame.
Yeah, and that's what they need to respond. They've had a chance to get some confidence going like they're, that first drive with the first score. So let's continue that.
Jack will bring the offense out. Kanagaki, Asherud, and Noel Howard are the running backs. Carson Hayter, the wide receiver, near side. Khalil Marks way down here by the line. Here's pitch to the outside. Caden's going to go down. It's going to wind up being about a 3-yard loss. This play they had a lot of success with last week against Harbor. Not so much on this particular play. Clock continues to run here with 35 seconds. Springdale can get one more off here before we go to the second quarter. It's a very long first quarter. We're working on almost 45 minutes here.
Right.
Not the way Springdale wants to play this. They want to speed the game up and shorten the game as much as possible. This is 2nd and 13. Howard in motion. They'll pitch it to Noel, and now the ball's on the ground. Rogers is going to come away with it at the 35-yard line, so Springdale will turn it over.
Not what we wanted right there.
I think Noel was looking at the linebacker coming downhill.
He saw that linebacker coming up and took his eyes and picked him up just enough to lose sight of that football. And, in this offense, those are things you cannot do. Even if you get a sack or you get tackled behind the line of scrimmage, live to another down, please. But you got to take care of the football.
So Rogers going to get the football here. The 35-yard line. It's 1st and 10. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. A quarter that they have they've exploded.
Yeah.
This is about as well as they can play.
With 10 seconds too, be ready for anything right here. They've definitely got the throttle down, and they're ready to continue that process.
Williams in the shotgun. He's got Jenkins alongside. This is Jenkins. Bounces it outside. He's going to get about 7 on that play, and that's going to be the last play of the first quarter. Our score after one quarter, Rogers 28, Springdale 6. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot, because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Hey Northwest Arkansas, Lara here at Sam's Furniture. If you're looking for new furniture, we have over 170,000 square feet selection at everyday low prices and same-day delivery available. But the best part is that we love to serve our community. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many amazing organizations that we have been blessed to partner with. Serving others, especially those in need, is our culture here, and we hope that you'll be a part of that too. Arkansas's largest furniture destination, get it at Sam's.
We start the second quarter. Rogers leads 28-6, and they've got the football at the 28-yard line. And you know, Coach, you've been in this spot before here. Everything's kind of working against you. You got to, you still got 3 quarters to play.
That's right. You know, and this is a point right here. I think at 28-6, you know, if you can hold them here. At least to a field goal, it's a win for us, but it also keeps us in the game a little bit.
So second down, 3 yards to go. Dane Williams is in the shotgun. It's 4 wide receiver set. He'll throw. Williams fires near side. Pass caught by Cashin at the 20, and he's going to get inside the 15 for the first down. Rogers, they'll scrimmage from the 14, and they're going to go quickly here.
That's one of those things we talked about a little bit too. You know, the quarterback's been able to just kind of sit back there and kind of pick who he wants to throw to, and the receivers have done a good job getting open.
So now they're changing personnel in and out. Play clock's down to 13. Williams sent 4 wide receivers to his left. Williams to throw. Down the middle, pass incomplete, looks like Lindsey was the intended target. Nope. Yeah, Lindsey was the intended target. That goes incomplete. And it'll bring up second down. 30 seconds here into the second quarter. And you know, Springdale needs one of those sudden change.
Yes, they do.
You know, that desperately needs one of those plays right now.
That's exactly right. We need some momentum in our favor really quick right here. This is a big play, I think, for us. I know it's second down, but I think it's a big play.
Dane Williams will go in the shotgun. Gonna swing it out here. This is Jenkins. He's got blocking. Jenkins inside the 10, the 5, and Michael Dickerson's going to run him down at the 3-yard line. It's going to be enough for the Rogers Mounties first down. It's an 11-yard pickup. It'll give the Mounties a first and goal inside Springdale's 5-yard line. Thus far, Rogers says they have their offense rolling.
Yeah, they got those big, tall receivers. They've done a really good job out on the perimeter blocking.
So first and goal, Dane Williams. He'll fire far side, looking for the fade route for Cash. Going to sail out of the end zone. Landon Hahn on the coverage. It's going to bring up second and goal. Now, as a fervent anti-goal line fade guy, I hate that play.
Yeah,
I was always taught the straightest distance between 2 points or the quickest distance is straight line. I'm very anti-goal line fade, just because it's low. It's a low percentage play.
I think that what they looked at is they looked at Hahn and they looked at number 5 Cash at a little bit taller, and they thought they had an advantage. And they're kind of looking at mismatches right now.
We got a penalty here. It's going to back Rogers up to the. Put him back on about the 9-yard line, so maybe an illegal man downfield.
Yeah. And in their offense, they do a lot of RPOs, so they would typically might have some linemen, going downfield quite a bit.
They've been heavily penalized here in the first half. They're going to repeat the down. It'll be first and goal at the 9. Williams in the shotgun. He's got Jenkins alongside. That's Regan in motion. They'll hand it to him. Thought they were going to get him there. Thought Arroyos had him. He's going to wind up getting a yard out of it up to the 8. It's a good play there by Regan just to get out of trouble.
Yeah, and they've done that several times. Three different people have kind of bounced off some of our hits and continued running. We're doing a good job getting there. We just got to complete tackle.
So it'll be 2nd and goal. Rogers has slowed it down a little bit here.
Yeah.
For those of you who have not been around Springdale here, just to the, I guess just to the south, the gym looks great.
Yeah, it does. It's really neat. And when you kind of see that angle when they showed earlier, boy, it really makes the facility look good.
Yeah, it's we'll talk about that here in a second. Rogers going to take a timeout. 10:21 to go in the half. Springdale trails 28-6. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
If you need that love, support, somebody to push you, to tell you can do it, I would tell them to come to Pam Transportation. It's a family here. It's not just a regular company. They will look after you. They will show you that you are important, you are welcome here.
Back to Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium as we make our way through the second quarter here. Game number 7 of the 2023 Springdale season. And this one, Rogers got off to such a fast start here. You know, Springdale's going to have to fight their way back in. It starts with this play right here on 2nd and goal.
Exactly. And we keep talking about 3rd down, but, you know, they got pushed back a little bit on 2nd down. And this is huge for us. And it kind of looks like the coach is kind of trying to play a guessing game and a mismatch. And he's just kind of looking out and seeing where our defensive guys are, and he's just kind of picking and choosing which receiver he wants to throw to.
It's going to be 2nd down goal, ball at the 8-yard line.
You can see here with the extra wide split, tells me he's probably going to want to throw an inside route here.
It's Grayson Cash to the bottom of the screen. Dane Williams in the shotgun. He's got Jenkins alongside. That's Regan in motion. Williams to throw. Under pressure, flushed right. He's going to fire back across his body. Ball caught. Touchdown, Rogers. That's Jenkins with the reception. It is, and Rogers extends their lead to 34-6.
You know, and Connor's right there with him. I mean, Connor is pretty much on his back, and quarterback zipped the ball in through a tight window, and Jenkins did a good job catching the football. Connor was right there.
So JT Miller trying to come on and convert the extra point. Grayson Cash is the holder. And I think Springdale jumped off sides.
Yep. See them. Looks like they're trying to say they're going.
Yep, they'll accept the penalty and move forward. JT Miller will try again.
Yep. A lot of times people, they decline it and just keep the kicker where he's at.
Or you accept it and go for 2, but they're going to...
Or accept it and go for 2 like you said, exactly.
Miller will try the extra point out of Grayson Cash's hold. Snap's good. Kicks on the way. And it's good. So our new score with 10:15 to go in the half. Rogers 35, Springdale 6. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected.
10:15 to go in the half. 35-6 our score. Springdale's going to try and get the football here. It's been anything but certain. Rogers has done a nice job on special teams tonight.
They've done a really good job. You know, now kind of the way the wind's kind of blowing, like you said, across, they may try to kick it and put it in the end zone. But, again, I'm expecting onside kick again, and that's what you got to tell your special teams. Front line, watch the ball.
So JT Miller has it teed up. Springdale hoping to get the football here. If they try the onside kick, get good field position out of it. The last two have been really hard at the up back, hoping to get that ricochet. Springdale's done a nice job handling it. And this is going to be another one. And it's going to go out of bounds. Springdale's going to get the football, good field position at the 48-yard line.
Yeah.
Springdale can't complain about starting field position.
Not tonight.
Definitely not tonight. They're going to get it at the 49 again with an opportunity here to, once again, try and put this thing in the end zone, make this a ball game.
Yep. Well, out of the possessions that we've had, we've had 3. We've scored, we've punted, and we've put one on the ground.
That's
so
right.
Let's go back to the score. Keep that one.
So they're going to put it out at the 46. Wow.
Well, the penalty, because
the
nobody
penalty.
touched it.
Yep, you're right.
Nobody touched it. So
it's a good field position for the Dogs. The Rogers 46-yard line.
Counter.
Yeah, a little counter here to Caden Asarud. Nearly busted that one.
Boy,
That's a play we haven't seen.
Yeah, he was an ankle tackle away from, probably some pretty good yardage right there. Good play call.
Winds up being a 4-yard pickup. Bring up 2nd down and 6.
Every little thing you do in this offense kind of holds each person accountable. So that may come back and help us a little bit later.
It's Asarud in motion. They'll pitch it to him on the rocket toss, and he's going to be dragged down at the 44-yard line. They'll lose 2. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
And that's a play too, where when you design that play, depending on how the defensive guy reacts, if he comes upfield, you try to press him to the outside, seal the inside in, so we can get that toss is kind of an inside toss. And that time it looked like a little miscommunication.
So it's 3rd down. Call it 8. The line to make is the 36. Springdale with plenty of time on the play clock as Jack goes under center. Kanagaki's your fullback. It's Howard in motion. Jack finds Caden. 40-yard line, and he's going to be real close to first down yardage. We'll see where they mark it.
It looks like he got a little push, actually, by the Rogers kid trying to rip the ball out.
And I think he's got the first down. He does.
Great job there. Yeah, he got it to us, and that's that counter option again. And that particular play's actually been pretty good for us tonight.
We'll put it down at the 35-yard line of Rogers. It's a first down for Springdale. Clock stops momentarily with 8:59 to go here in the first half. Pounders under center. It's Howard in motion. They'll try that counter again. Caden loses control of it. Ball's going to be picked up by Rogers. I think the Mounties have it, or did it get out of bounds? Boy, I think it got out of bounds. Boy, Springdale's going to catch another break here.
Wow, that was Caden. He just mishandled the ball there, and I think trying to reach down and get the ball actually pushed it forward a little bit.
It's going to wind up being a 6-yard pickup on the fumble out of bounds, and
I'm going to say Cade did that on purpose.
Okay, we'll take it. We'll definitely
Good
take
job,
it.
Cade. We'll take that one.
It's going to be 2nd down and 4. Pounders under center. And we've got flags down.
Legal procedure that time on us. And, that's tough because you've got those motion guys going, and sometimes, a lot of times, the opposite side has a tendency to kind of lean, and that's one of those things probably where an official they're barking at him in his ear over there, and so may have gotten that call there.
You've never done that, right?
No, sir.
It's going to be 2nd down and 8. Ball at the 34-yard line. It's Howard in motion. Jack get down near the 31-yard line. A couple yards on that one, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
That's right there. That's a good play. And, I think if he gives it, it's probably a good play, and he pulled it and did a good job there. Good mesh with the pull and actually taking that one for about 3 or 4 yards.
So it's going to be 3rd down. Line to make the just past the 26. A little scrimmage here from the 31. Pounders under center. Jack will throw. Pass. Too high. Looking for, it looks like Noel on the far side, or is that Carson?
Just a little bit above his hands. He tried to get there. Jack just let the ball release a little bit high. If he wanted that one back there, he kind of threw it off his back foot there and didn't push it.
So this brings up 4th and 6. This is kind of a have to make here. If you're gonna have, if you got any hope of getting back in this is you got to convert this one.
Yep, you got to get this one in right here.
Pounders under center. Howard in motion. They'll try the wing-back reverse. Caden's got it. First down yardage inside the 20. They've hit him with that a couple of times, and that's I think is what they looked for.
To that side, every time it's been open, and it's kind of been a go-to. You got the counter option, and you got the counter play itself.
13-yard pickup's going to give Springdale the first down at the 18-yard line. Fresh set of downs.
Of course, that tells you, too, with motion, the defense is definitely going to the flow of the motion.
Pounders will go under center. 1st and 10 for Springdale. Howard in motion. It's going to be Lodgkit straight ahead, just carrying the pile with him
job there.
Down near the 10-yard line.
That's the Lodgkit we know.
That's the Lodgkit we know, yeah.
That's him right there. He needs to get a little confidence back. He's a great football player for us, and I think he's just lost a little confidence in himself. And great kid, love him to death, and that's what he needed right there. Great
6-yard pickup. Bring up a 2nd down. 4 yards to go. Ball just outside the 10-yard line. Pounders under center. Howard in motion. They'll try the wing-back reverse again, and this time Rogers is ready for it. Caden's going to get maybe a yard out of it. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, we got a puller coming back there, backside guard. I think that's Colby Cooks is pulling on that play, and when he went to kick it out, that defensive end just kind of fell inside a little bit and got Cade.
So it'll be 3rd down. Springdale tonight on 3rd downs. 1 out of 3. This one from the 11-yard line. Pounders. Well, trap option there, and he's going to be close to first down yardage. He's not going to get it, but it's going to bring up 4th and short.
Yep. That's that same. I think that's the same counter option he scored on earlier on the other end of the field.
They're going to put it down at the 9, and it's going to bring up a 4th down and 1. And obviously Springdale going to go here 1 for 1 so far tonight. Jack. The pitch to Asarud. First down yardage into the end zone. Touchdown, Springdale. Caden Asarud goes in from 9 yards out. No flags.
Great job right there. Great play. It looks like we're going to stay out and go for 2 right here because we actually missed the first extra point. So it looks like our offense is going to stay out on the field. Great job there. Good play by Lodgkin to give it a good fake. Good pitch by Jack. Good run by Asarud.
So Springdale gets their 2nd touchdown of the night. Comes with 6 minutes to go in the ball game. And now Springdale, like you said, going to go for 2 here. Converted last week, 1 for 1. Lodgkit splits out far to the left. Nobody in the backfield. Pounders under center. Springdale with 7 on the play clock. Pounders goes under center. They'll try the pitch. Howard. 1 man to beat, and he's not going to get there. 2-point conversion's no good, and the score will stay 35-12. Coach and I will be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Harps. Hometown fresh.
Caden Asarud down on that play, and that's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. He's sitting there, he's on his back. He probably just got the wind knocked out of him, but he's negotiating with the trainers. Yeah. And all of a sudden, he started kicking his feet, popped up, and ran off the field. He's good to go. He'll be back soon. Springdale scoring drives, 11 plays, 46 yards.
Big play that we needed that.
Yeah, absolutely. Just for some confidence here. AJ Wood's going to bring the kickoff team out here, and with 6 minutes to go.
Defensively, we've got to get a stop. We've got to slow them down at some point. And I know Coach Chick well enough to know that he's trying to get those changes taken care of. And at least then, the offense stayed out there the time they did. So hopefully we got a chance to do that.
So A.J. will kick it off. This one's going to be short end over end. It's going to come down to the 12-yard line. And this is Cam Cunningham, and he's going to be tripped up at the 18-yard line.
Is that Hahn, I think?
It was, landed Hahn with the tackle. So nice play there by Landon. And look, Springdale's got him backed up here. If you're gonna make a run at this, you got to get a stop here.
Yeah, definitely have to get a stop here. Landon came down, did a great job with one of the sweep tackles, and that's taught. We teach at the junior high level as well. That's a great job by him to do that and put him inside the 20. So defensively, just tighten it down a little bit and stay the course.
So Dane Williams will bring the Rogers offense out. They're over 300 yards here in the first half. They have had their way. They're going to spread it out. Go 5 wide receivers. Got a bunch formation to the bottom of the screen. Williams in the shotgun. And he'll throw. Protection's good. Fires far side pass incomplete. Bonnie Williams on the coverage for Cash on the far side. It'll bring up second down and 10. That ball thrown really hard. And on a night like tonight, where the temperatures dropped 5 degrees here in about a quarter, with the wind whipping around, it's cold out there.
Yeah, well, and that single receiver, actually Lauder's been bracketing where he's gone out on top of that, and this time he kind of snuck in and came through off the edge, put a little pressure on the quarterback that time.
So second down 10, 5:49 to go here in the half. Springdale trying to get off the field here, get that offense the football back. They've moved it when they've had it.
Right.
Bunch of formation near side. This is Jenkins. 25-yard line. He's got first down yardage out near the 40. Jacob Jenkins with a nice strong run there. It'll be out at the 40, and that's going to be enough for Rogers' first down. That bunch formation is just a first-time run indicator.
Yeah, right now it's just a matter of just putting people out there to block, and that's what they've done.
22-yard pickup's going to be enough for the first down, and Rogers will move the sticks. Clock stops with 5:40 to go. Gavin Connor's going to check in. Chapman's checked in at the running back spot, and he'll get the call here. His first carry of the night. It's going to be about 2 yards. Dickerson down at the bottom of that pile. And Xander Santana as well.
Yep. And Dickerson, putting his hand on the ground is a little different.
Yeah, we talked about him moving from that dog position, which is that free hitter, third level,
right.
Just chase the football now to play in defensive end. It's a big change for him.
It is. It's when a kid has to put his hand down on the ground, it's a lot different than a kid getting up and being able to run free. So it's a huge change.
Second down, 8. Clock running here. 4:47 to go in the first half. Williams is in the shotgun. Springdale going to show some press coverage here near side. Williams. He's got Bergen wide open at the 22-yard line. First down, Rogers. You can see Vonnie just kind of asking, did he have over-the-top help?
I wasn't sure. I was looking to see if what kind of coverage we had there. You had 2 receivers over there. One broke to the inside, and one continued on. So
put it down at the 21-yard line.
So, we put it back inside the almost the 20 now. Just be tough right here. Don't let them get in.
So they'll send 4 wide receivers to the far side. Cash is the receiver to the near side. Williams in the shotgun. Fires right down the middle. He's got Jenkins at the 1. Touchdown, Rogers. So the Mounties go right back down the field. And they answer the Springdale touchdown with one of their own, and with 4:10 to go here, they put up 41 points.
They're just put Jenkins kind of in different spots to just kind of give him the ball.
Yeah, he's a unique back. He's not just a running back. He's if I remember correctly, 2 years ago he was playing tight end.
He's got great hands.
Yeah, he really does. So JT Miller on to try the extra point. Kicks on the way, and good. So our score with 4:10 to go here in the half. Rogers 42, Springdale 12. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Goodbye, guessing. Hello, confidence. So long, stress. Hello, security. Farewell, running to the bank. Hello, banking from anywhere. Get a quick view of your balance, block lost debit cards, and quickly deposit checks anywhere, anytime with the highly rated Arvest Go mobile app from Arvest Bank. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
5 plays, 82 yards, and Rogers answers the Springdale touchdown with one of their own, and now they lead by 30. I was just looking at the schedule here. They've got Bentonville next week. And Bentonville's playing Fayetteville down at Harmon Field this week in what's, a de facto championship game for the 7A West. And, you got to wonder if Coach Harbison's thinking, if we can get this thing to 35 and get the clock moving, we can get out of here and get ready for Bentonville.
Yeah. And that's, I know at some point when scores get to a certain point, they tend to, you don't want to think about that, but at the same time, you do want to think about those kind of things. For us, we got to do what we do. And, they're going to onside kick. Be ready for that. And then offensively.
Here it comes. JT Miller tries the onside kick. Ball's loose. And
looks like they
we wait for the signal. Rogers has the football.
Wow.
3 successful onside kicks for Rogers tonight. They've scored 14 points off of them, and now with another opportunity here with 4:10 to go.
And with the score where it's at, that's not what you wanted to have that possession, so they don't get the score to the 35 rule. So this is going to be an important drive for us defensively.
Springdale's defense goes back out on the field. They have been on the field virtually all night.
Yes.
34 plays so far in the first half for Rogers, and here they come again. They're going to spread it out again. Dane Williams in the shotgun. And he'll throw. Williams under pressure, and he goes down. It's like Brandon Lauders got him back at the 46-yard line. He'll get another sack to add to his tally for the season, and they'll go back to the 46-yard line. That was kind of a slow rush there, and you can see as Brandon comes in late.
Yeah, I think he's to that boundary side over there, the short side of the field, and he's actually out there on the single receiver side as a bracket or apex in that receiver, and he was slow coming off the edge there.
5-yard loss is 2nd and 15. Williams will roll near side. Pass complete to Cash. First down into Springdale territory at the 39-yard line.
That was just a matter of if the receiver, he rolls out, if the defender comes, he throws. If the defender stays, he runs, and it's just kind of gets down to a numbers game.
They're going to mark him at the 40-yard line, so it's going to bring up 3rd down. We'll call it a yard. Ball just inside the 40-yard line. Clock running here as we approach the 3-minute mark.
Well, they got the trips formation. They got the back on this side. Expect 6 going up to the top, running just handoff right there up top.
Well, you called it. Jenkins. Springdale's got him at the 43-yard line. Great play there by Springdale.
Great job. You bet.
Jacob Simpson down there at the bottom of the pile.
That kind of puts him back at this position right here. He's probably going to go for it, but at the same time, you know what? We'll see. He may call a timeout here, but he looks like he's going to go ahead and go for it here. Huge play right here for the Bulldogs.
So
huge
it's
play.
4th down and 3. Line to make is the 39. Bunch formation near side. That's always been a run sign, and we're going to get a timeout. Springdale with 2:19 to go in the half. Coach and I will be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Advanced Manufacturing needs you. For every 4 jobs, there's 1 applicant. Let business industry training take you to the next level. Either as a startup or as an incumbent worker, BIT has your menu.
I came to BIT to advance my skills in the electrical control field. If you want to better yourself, you need to come to business industry training.
2:19 to go here in the half. Springdale trying to get off the field here. Rogers facing a 4th down and 3. And, if you get off the field here, I'm trying to think Springdale's going to get the ball first.
Yes,
I always talk about the middle
exactly.
4s. If you could somehow,
This is huge.
Yeah, if you can get points out of this and then get points out of your first drive in the second half, you're in good shape. But the first thing you had to do is recover the onside kick.
Exactly. And for us right now, this is a 2-for-1 for us. This is 1 and 2, get the ball the second half and score. So for us, this is huge.
So it's 4th down and 3. Rogers tonight 1 out of 1 on 4th downs.
Be ready. It's definitely a pass, inside slant right here off the play action.
Got Cash on the go-round pass complete to Bergen at the 34. It's first down.
Yep.
It's an 8-yard pickup. It'll be enough for the Rogers first down, and the drive will continue here as clock stops with 2:12 to go.
And, that was one of those just kind of a choice route. Just find some open grass. And
So 1st and 10, ball at the 34. Clock running, heading for 2 minutes here to go in the first half. Dane Williams in the shotgun again. And he'll throw, rolling near side. This is the play they ran just a minute ago. Cash with the catch at the 30.
Ball.
The ball's loose, and I think Rogers came up with it at the 27.
Wow. We finally did what we needed to do, create a turnover, and their guy's right there.
They'll put it at the 28. It's going to be second down. Clock moving here, 1:35 to go.
Big series for us right here. Like you said, this is huge.
Yeah, you just got to keep them out of the end zone here,
Yes.
because if they go in and they score, clock's going to be running to start the second
Correct.
half, and you're not going to have an opportunity to get back in the ball game.
Right.
Dane Williams in the shotgun. Throwing far side. Got the go route there. Ball incomplete. Great play on the far side. I think that was Vonnie. Check that. That was Dede Fan.
No, it was Hahn.
Landed.
Yeah, it was
My
Landon
apologies. Landed. Great play there. Knocking the ball
Just
free.
enough, just enough to get his hand kind of in between where the ball and the receiver's hands were, and good job by him to get enough of the ball.
So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 3. Clock stopped with 1:12 to go here. Still hate those plays, those low percentage goal lines. I can't do it. I can't do it. I've just never come around on those things. But that's the run and shoot
Here's the
quarterback.
formation they like to hit Jenkins down the middle of the field right here.
Yep, just it's a numbers game with that.
Yeah, and then you got an outside linebacker.
Yep. Williams under pressure, throws it. And it's going to go incomplete. Nice coverage there by Vonnie. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Yeah.
Springdale hasn't had problems getting pressure tonight. They've had problems getting their hands on him.
Yep.
But, they have had good pressure on Dane Williams tonight, made him run around quite a bit.
This is pretty much the exact situation we were in 10 yards ago.
Exactly.
4th and 4, and it's just a matter of now, do you tighten up enough to stop that, or do they send it deep? So
this is going to be 4th down and 3, 1:06 to go in the half. Williams will throw. And it's going to go incomplete, and Springdale's going to hold. They're going to get the football here with 1 minute and 2 seconds left and 2 timeouts.
Good job by the defense there.
Good.
It looked like a little miscommunication. The quarterback tried to throw it. Good job.
So Springdale send the offense out here, and I don't know how wild you get, but
I think you're smart right here. You're getting the ball back. You got 1 minute 2. You might try to hit the counter's been good for us. Maybe run the counter.
Maybe that little wingback pass we saw last week against.
We do have that.
They have been jumping, like you pointed out. They've been jumping the motion.
Right.
And if you can get to anything, any counter steps here, you might be able to get something. Rancel Orellana's checked in at the fullback spot. His first action in the backfield tonight. Pounders. He'll throw. Pass. Coming near side, Khalil. He's going to be pushed out of bounds just past the 30-yard line. So Jack gets his first completion of the night. And the clock will stop with 57 seconds to go.
We did find out after 27 passes last week, we can throw the ball.
We can throw it. Jack with a season-high 27 passes and a season-high 178 yards. Pounders. He's going to be hit from behind. And I think the ball's loose. Rogers has the football at the 33.
Wow. I don't know if I saw the ball come loose there.
Yeah, he got hit from behind. It looked like they punched it out from behind.
I got you.
And you'll take a look at it right here. There it is.
Yeah, sure did.
So Springdale's going to turn it over again. And now, with 50 seconds to go, Rogers has 2 timeouts left. They've got great field position at the 33-yard line. And now, if you're Springdale, I mean, you got to do anything you can to keep them out of the end zone.
Exactly. And right here, after sudden change, you expect it right here. Something to the end zone, and then come back and try something.
Springdale second fumble on the night. This one. This one not at a good time. This one hurts. Now we've got a timeout, Rogers. 50 seconds to go in the half. We'll take the timeout with them. Coach and I'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television. Seconds to go here in the first half. Rogers has the football at the 33-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 after the turnover. And we were talking about this in the pregame, turnovers and the little things that you have to clean up just to stay in games like this. You can't be turning the ball over with 50 seconds left. They know that, and in talking with Coach Hobbs this week, they're working on it. And this is an offense that's foreign to a lot of these young men. 1st and 10, ball to 33. 4 wide receivers set. Williams, a little pump and go. Now, looking back, near side, pass caught and then dropped. They're going to give that to him?
No, I think he's calling incomplete. Yeah.
Okay,
I wasn't sure if he was kind of doing it above his head, but then he
pass was intended there for Hudgens.
Yeah.
And I thought he was going to mark it there.
Yeah, I couldn't really tell. His hands were, the height of his hands were a little different.
So it'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Clock stopped with 44 seconds to go. Again, Rogers with 1 timeout left.
We keep talking about big series, but every series
right now a big one. This is Williams. He'll swing it to Jenkins.
Oh, missed a hold there.
Jacob Jenkins going to get inside the 30. They're going to mark him down at the 26-yard line, and that's going to bring up 3rd down. Clock running here with 30 seconds to go.
And they only have 1 timeout left, so.
22 seconds on the clock. Williams in the shotgun. Dean Williams. Pass incomplete. Pass interference is going to be called.
I think that might be offensive.
You think?
I think he kind of pushed. We'll
see.
That's
what Vonnie's saying.
Because I don't think Vonnie actually touched him. I think it's the offensive. That's going to be loss of down, too. That's big, and it's 15, I think.
Now they're
Let's
talking
look at
about
it right here. See that receiver kind of. I think that's the call.
Well, let's see.
Let's see how good I am.
Yeah, you're taking a look at it. I mean, I see what you're saying. I just don't know. Yeah, they called it on the offense. Look at you. So they're going to call. Now tell me this is 15
Should be 15 yard, and I'm almost positive it's lost it down. Should be 4th down.
Okay, so they're going to put him back at the 41-yard line.
Still 3rd down.
Still 3rd down, okay.
Yep. But that's huge. It backs them up.
Sure. Yeah, it's now going to be 3rd down and 18.
Now, this is huge for us because typically we've not been a 3rd down kind of team. So be smart right here. Keep the ball in front of you and get them off the field.
Rogers 3 out of 6 on 3rd downs. This a 3rd down and 18. Springdale shows blitz. Williams fires man open at the 29 and dropped it. Wow.
Well, he got to looking. Did you see that? He wanted to catch it.
He was waiting to get hit.
Yes, and wanted to run, and sure did.
That was Verser who caught the first touchdown of the ball game, and now it's 4th down and 18 with 9 seconds to go. And
I think if you're Rogers, I think they're going to go for this.
Yeah, I think they are too.
And if you're Rogers, they're probably going to try to I think they're going to throw for the end zone right here.
Either that or they're going to try and get a quick one here. Get the 19 and see if they can sneak their field goal team on. But I think you're right. I think they're going to line up and they're just going to take it and chuck it deep. Here's Williams rolling near side. He's going to load up and throw. Ball's going to make the end zone, and it's incomplete, and that's how the first half is going to end. So our score after 2 quarters, Rogers 42, Springdale 12. Coach and I'll be back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television. Hi, this is Zach Arns, the voice of the Springdale Bulldogs. Are you looking for a new career? Would you like to become a professional truck driver? The CDL Training School in Tawnytown, Arkansas is now opened and accepting new students. You can earn your CDL in just 3 short weeks with employment after you finish school, and PAM Transport will cover your tuition. You will train in the same equipment you will drive once you earn your CDL. Plus, students also receive a $100 weekly stipend during training. Don't wait another minute. Call PAM Transport today. 888-498-2549. That's 888-498-2549.
Joe and Larry here with Sam's Furniture. We just wanted to thank you for your business and to let you know that your purchase helps serve so many people.
That's right. The culture here at Sam's is to love and serve others in our community and around the globe. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many organizations we partner with.
You enable us to invest in our children, teachers, veterans, development in Africa, and distributing wheelchairs to those in need around the world. You are a part of this. So from the Sam's Furniture family to yours,
thank you.
Our halftime score, Rogers 42, Springdale 12. Our halftime show is brought to you by Springdale Athletic Foundation, Tyson Foods, McClarty Daniel, Harps Food Stores, Arvest Bank, and 5H Sports Photography. It's homecoming here at Springdale High School. We've got the band and the cheerleaders coming up. Then we've got a special guest right after that. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
For the Springdale High School dance team. Good luck on your competition tomorrow, and happy birthday again to Elizabeth. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to tonight's performance of the award-winning, critically acclaimed Springdale High School Marching Band. We invite you to remain seated as the band takes the field. This year's show centers around one of the most iconic characters in movie history. We focus on his personal journey down the yellow brick road in search of a heart. Featuring the music of Miranda Lambert, John Mackey, and Elton John. We hope you thoroughly enjoy our 2023-2024 show entitled Tin Man. And now, under the field direction of drum majors Cesar Gutierrez, Tegan Stewart, and Leslie Vega Hernandez.
Superintendent for Springdale Public Schools is Dr. Jared Friedman. Springdale High School Principal is Mr. Jason Jones. The band is under direction of Drew Stevens and Sarah Miller, with wonderful staff assistance from Andrew Molden, Colby Palmore, Kennedy Allen.
Accidents are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas, with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
Our halftime score, Rogers 42, Springdale 12, and joining us up here in the booth is swimming and diving coach at Springdale, Matt Hervey. Matt, how are you been?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me up
I
here.
appreciate you coming and hanging out with us. And you and I were talking just a little while ago, and I got to ask you right off the top, how does a guy that has a background in strength and conditioning at the University of Arkansas become the swim coach at Springdale High School?
To try to make this story as short as possible, I was originally hired here by Gus Malzahn to start a strength and conditioning program years ago, yes. And I started in August of 05, and that was kind of the vision, but then he was at Arkansas by November. Then, the town split and things changed. And it just never really got off the ground. And then a couple of years later, after helping various sports, they offered me the head job. And I said, you know what, I'll do it. I'd like to run my own program, see what I could do. And once I got in there and you understood what you were dealing with as far as strokes, and I had a lot to learn because I knew how to swim, but I wasn't necessarily a swimmer because where I'm from, you didn't have that option. There was a lot of similarities with the training regimen of strength and conditioning with swimming. It's a lot of volumes, intensities, different phases of the year. You're doing different things just like we did there at Arkansas. So, and it really was very similar. It wasn't a hard transition for me. Once I understood what was going on in the water, it was easy to put the workouts together.
Now you guys are getting ready to start your season here in a couple of weeks. Tell me about the Dogs. Tell me what's on tap.
We're coming off of last year, which was the best year in the last 20. We finished top 4 in the state.
Nice.
We had 3 state champions. Had one kid go to Arkansas, one kid go to South Carolina, one at Drury, one at Missouri S&T, one at Hendricks. So we had a really loaded team. We're coming back this year. We're a little smaller than I would like for us to be, but I still think we're going to be pretty competitive. Our girls, we've got a lot of good young ones. We're a very freshman, junior heavy team. I feel like we can still compete at a pretty high level with the girls. Boys, we just need some boys, but the boys I have are doing really, really well. I mean, I can't complain with the effort and the attention to detail they're doing there. I mean, they're just pushing themselves. So I'm pretty optimistic. I admittedly went into the year a little hesitant with the boys because our numbers are low, but after watching them, I feel good. I feel like we'll be competitive.
It's got to be fun when you talk about being freshman heavy or junior heavy when maybe the girls just haven't had the exposure, but you see them and you see that light go on, and all of a sudden all the things that you guys have been talking about through practice and all of a sudden it goes on. You go to a meet and all of a sudden bang, here they are. Yep. And I mean, for you as a coach, I mean, that's got to be really gratifying to see them just sort of succeed and start believing in themselves.
And we call it clicked. You can sit there and swim is very, very, every sport's repetitive, but swim is very repetitive. And eventually you just see that light kind of click on, and then, like you said, they just take off. And then once we talk about the training, then you can go to another level of training because you don't have to focus so much on the technique anymore. Now you can start really getting into some different layers of things that are really fun. Or it's fun for me to draw up. I don't think they like them.
Now, I've had some friends that have been swimming and diving coaches, and they always tell me that, the celebration is to throw the coach in the pool.
Yes.
You been tossed in yet?
I have. We haven't got a team state championship yet. We've had several individual champions. I think we're up to 14 now.
Nice.
But there was a couple of years that I was voted coach of the year in the conference, and I fell for it both times. I'm busy at the swim meet, and I'm just doing stuff, and then someone goes, "Coach, let me have your phone. I got to call my mom," and I'm just like, "Okay, here." I'm busy doing stuff, and it was just to get the phone out of my pocket because I didn't want to ruin my $1,000 phone.
Well, you got to thank them for that.
Yeah. And the next thing you know, I'm just getting rushed, and I just get tackled from the backside, and then here they come, and I'm like, I fell for it again. It's happened to me twice now, so yeah.
Well, I guess if you're going to fall for something,
that's
certainly something to fall for. Talking with swimming and diving coach Matt Hervey. Now, I mean, your background is in strength and conditioning, and you're a guy that's had experience at the highest level. And how does that translation? I mean, you talked about coming here to work for Gus, and Gus is, I mean, he's an intense guy, and Gus is an attention to detail guy.
Yeah.
How much did you take from him and apply to kind of what you're doing now?
A lot of it, because I mean, and my kids will tell you this, they get tired of doing some of this stuff, but I'm like, well, we've got to do it right before we can move forward. And I remember Gus would be here, and he would run the same play 10 times in a row. And after a while, you'd be like, oh, my God, would you just stop already? And we did it, this past week. I mean, we focused on our streamlines on our water, which is very basic type stuff. But they're just like, Coach, we've been doing it. Well, you're still not doing it the way it should be done. So before we can go any further with something, we need to get this done. And I think just the attention to detail with the way he was, I got to watch that. I was here for the 05 year. It was very fun. He was gone by November because he was the OC at Arkansas by then, but very fun, exciting year. And anybody who was here could tell you that was just an experience that I don't know that I'll be able to replicate. So
tell me, for somebody, I have a 12-year-old daughter. How would somebody, go about getting into it other than just jumping in a pool and starting? I
tell you what, we about 12 years ago, I realized that, our numbers were just awful. And I was like, I've got to do something. We've got to get something going. So I worked with the local club team, and we created a summer league recreational team for Springdale community. It was originally called the Springdale Sea Lions because you're dealing with kids, so it's got to be a fun name. Right. Well, we ran it for about 10 years, and I focused very heavily on my side of town. Now, I'd take anybody. I've worked with Harbor kids, Rogers kids, but I don't. My rule is I don't tell a kid no. If you want to do it, you're doing it. There is a fee, but if you want to do it, we're going to do it. And then through that program is what's really fed us. I mean, last year we had a boy named Kevin Brumfield who started with this program from Parson Hills, and he was the #1 swimmer in the state of Arkansas. That would have been a trivia question. Nobody would have ever known. The #1 swimmer in the state of Arkansas, where is he from? You would think somewhere else, but you would never dream Parson Hills right down here. And it would just finding those diamonds. They're there. We all know they're there, but you got to turn over the rocks and get these kids. And then we would get them involved. And it was a summer program we've done for 10 years. And we get them in there, work with them. And the next summer say, hey, if you love it, come back and see us. Do it again. If you want to really love it, which is what like Kevin did and so many others, hey, join this club. And they'll continue to go year round. So once we got into the community, there's a lot of parents out there that help spread the word. I've got elementaries that help spread the word. Snorer Elementary is a big supporter of what we do. Miss Stuman out there and Coach Cole lets me run around the building. And you can ask Coach Johnson every time he sees me, you out recruiting again? Yep, I am.
Yes, sir, I sure am.
Yep.
Well, we appreciate you swinging by and taking time out of your schedule
to
come
thank
to
you.
us. When's first meet? And how can I come
November
watch you?
2nd, we are in Russellville. Then the next Tuesday, forgive me, so it's 9, I think it's 7. We have a dive meet, and we have the state's best diver, so we should – not to jinx it, we could win another state championship with her. The first home meet we're going to be at, or close to home, will be at the Hyper on November the 10th. Okay. And then we have the Bulldog Invitational on December 6th. We kind of hop around. This is the first year we've been able to travel. COVID kind of put a wet blanket on all that. And so I told the kids, because like these kids were all, I call them COVID kids. So we used to go travel all the time. Right. Well, now we get to do it. So now we're going to go to Russellville. We're going to go to Clarksville. We're going to Batesville. We're going to really enjoy finally being able to go to other places and other venues. But, yeah, the first one will be November 2nd in Russellville. Then the first home-ish meet would be November 10th at the Hyper.
Well, good deal, Coach. Appreciate you swinging by.
I appreciate
Coach
it.
Matt Hervey, the swim and dive coach here at Springdale High School. Coach and I'll be right back with the second half kickoff. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
And it's good!
Introducing the Springdale Public Schools Paper Football Tournament. Get ready for a showdown like no other, where the game comes alive on paper. It's not just a child's game, it's a battle of wits. Who will claim victory and etch their name in Springdale history? Experience the thrill of victory only on the Springdale Athletics Foundation YouTube channel.
Our halftime score, Rogers 42, Springdale 12. Coach Johnson back in the broadcast position. I want to thank Coach Hervey for coming by and talking with us a little bit about Springdale Swim and Dive, and looking forward to their season getting kicked off. A couple of state championships possibly for the Dogs this year in that. And we're about ready to start the second half. Both teams on the field. And Coach, let's talk through this. Springdale has had opportunities to get themselves back in the game, just haven't been able to get stops.
Exactly. Definitely had the opportunities and came up big there at the end. And again, we felt like that was kind of our 2-for-1 because we do get the ball. However, getting the ball back, we got to be ready for the onside, obviously, and get that possession.
First half highlights here. This guy's been a problem. This is Jacob Jenkins, and here's a nice play by Michael Dixon, Brandon Lauder. Raxon getting in there, but this is the first touchdown of the ball game, just a simple fade route. And Versa makes a nice catch, and they were kind of off and running. But this has been the story of the night here. It's been the onside kick. They've recovered 3 of them.
Yeah, it's been our Achilles heel this game, for sure.
The second touchdown here. Easton right there. But there's another onside kick, and all of a sudden we're they were off and running.
Right.
They had the ball 3 times before Springdale ever had their hands on the football. So we're ready to start the second half. J.T. Miller has it teed up. Back deep for Springdale is Caden Asserud. Good to see him back.
Yep.
He went down there in the first half and then popped back up. I think he was just annoyed with himself.
Yeah, I'm okay. How's the crowd taking it?
Exactly. So here we go. Second half about to get underway here. You got to figure the onside kick is coming, and sure enough, here it comes. And this one's going to be near side. And, yep, they're offside. So Springdale will. They recovered the kick, but it's not going to matter.
Well, it looks like we got 2 flags here. I don't know if we're offsides and they're offsides. It's going to be offset. They offset, so they'll re-kick.
They'll do it again. So we'll try this again. Springdale's going to have to somebody's going to have to fall on that ball. That is getting dangerously close to the sidelines, and they are just running.
And it's like we're just kind of watched that one that time, and kind of weird because 8 was kind of waiting on it.
Yep, so Miller will tee it up again and likely try the onside kick again. They haven't kicked the ball 10 yards tonight.
No, they've done that every time. They've got
Here we go again.
They've got several. Same thing.
Here it comes again. Raxon can't hang on to it, and Rogers has the football at the 47. So they recover their 4th onside kick tonight. That's you know this better than anybody. When this is just stealing possessions.
Yeah.
And now we got a flag.
Now we got a flag. It looks like the official on this side is calling us. I'm not sure, but it may be a personal foul.
So we'll let them sort this out.
Unsportsmanlike.
On Rogers. And then, those will offset, and that's going to be Rogers football at the 47.
Well, it's definitely not the way you wanted to start the possession.
Definitely not. And it's been an issue all night. That's the 4th time tonight that Rogers has recovered an onside kick, and you got to figure Springdale talked about it at halftime. Raxon attacked the football like you want him to, just couldn't come up with it.
Yeah, so at this point, I feel like I'm playing against PA.
Yeah, they've kind of taken that approach.
Yeah.
So it's
possessions.
1st and 10 for Rogers. Ball their own 47-yard line. First play of the second half. We've got 12 minutes on the clock. Now we're going to reset the play clock at 25. Here we go. This is Jenkins. He's going to get into Springdale territory. It'll be a 4-yard pickup. Simpson there to make the stop. Looks like Easton Hahn down there as well. Put it at the 49. We'll call it a 4-yard pickup. Sure, we'll call it that. Line makes the 43. Just underway here in the second half. Jenkins again, right into the middle of that Springdale defense. Nowhere to go. It's going to bring up third down.
Yeah, now, if they line up in that, you look for an RPO coming off that now. They've run it twice. Backs on the same side. Probably look for an RPO. If he goes to the other side, look for just the straight handoff to him.
Jenkins tonight, 12 carries, 69 yards. 33 of that came on the first play of the game. So Springdale sort of bottled him up in the running game. But you're right here. This is RPO alert. Williams rolls near side. Now he's going to take off and run. He's got first down yardage inside the 40, 30-yard line, 25, and he's going to be taken down inside the 25-yard line at the 24. That's first down for the Rogers Mounties.
Yep. That's that kind of, it's just that, short sprint to the right, and if it's there, take it. If it's not, you got the option to throw it as well.
So they convert on third down. They'll place the ball at the 24-yard line. This will be first down and 10. Jenkins will split out, make it a 4 wide receiver set to the left of Dane Williams. He'll throw. Ball flipped outside. That's Jenkins inside the 20. With room inside the 10. Jenkins going to be pushed out of bounds at the 2-yard line. It's a 22-yard pickup, and it'll be first and goal. So Rogers quickly has moved down the field, and looks like we got a player down on the far side. That's Brady Connor, and he's up and headed back towards the huddle. Says he's all right.
Yep. That was Jenkins. They just kind of got him the ball in open space, and for a running back, he just kind of did what he did there. And
Chapman's going to check in at the running back spot. Clock stopped with 10:15 to go. This is going to be first and goal from the 2. Double tight end set here to the near side. This is Chapman straight ahead. He's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rogers. So the Mounties score on the opening possession of the second half. Chapman goes in from 2 yards out. And that's going to make it 48-12, and we'll be into the sportsmanship portion of the second half here. That means the clock will run continuously during game action after the extra point. JT Miller on to try the extra point. Grayson Cash will hold. You pointed out he went out in the first half with an injury.
Yeah.
And looks like Easton jumped off sides. So they'll move the football up, and Rogers will try the extra point again. 10-11 to go here in the third quarter. JT Miller out of the hold of Grayson Cash. Snap's good. Kicks on the way. And good. So our new score with 10-11 to go in the third quarter. Rogers 49, Springdale 12. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
10-11 to go here in the third quarter. 49-12 is our score. Check some scores from around the league. Fayetteville leading Bentonville 21-14. Southside up big on Heritage. Bentonville West leads Harbor 28-6. I can actually update it. It's 35-6.
Yep. Right.
And then our game here is 49-12. So that we talked about the game over in Fayetteville being sort of the de facto championship game. Those are the two best teams in the league.
Yeah.
And we got both of them coming up.
Yeah, that's right. And that's it's just a matter of us just being fundamentally sound. And tonight with our special teams. And here's the thing. I know Coach is working on that. Coach has worked on it. The kids have worked on it. They've onside kicked. But live action is live action also, and they've got to execute.
So JT Miller has it teed up, and he's going to send this one deep, and it's going to go into the end zone. So for the first time tonight, he kicks the ball past the 50-yard line, and Springdale's going to get the football at the 20. Now, again, the sportsmanship rule means once Springdale snaps the ball, the clock's going to continuously run. Actually, which it should be running now, I would think.
Yep, I thought it would be, but it may wait till after the first, but I thought it wasn't. I thought as soon as it went into effect, and the only thing that stops it would be a timeout or an injury.
So they wind the clock. Jack Pounders will bring the offense onto the field. Kanagaki's the fullback. The slots are Caden Asserud and Noel Howard. Khalil Marks, the wide receiver, and it's like Carson Hayter to the top of the screen. 1st and 10 for Springdale. Jack going to throw quickly. Fires far side. Pass complete. It's Carson with the catch. His first of the night. Springdale get about 7 yards out of that.
Yep.
Good job. 2nd down and short.
Right now our kids have to understand it's about, doing what you do and being fundamentally sound.
There's that wing-back reverse, Caden Asserud. 1st down, no, he's going to be real close. We'll see where they mark him down. I think they're going to give him enough for the 1st down. A little step back.
Actually, I think they actually kind of hold him a little short here. They got one of theirs down.
So while they tend to him, we'll take a quick timeout. Our score 49-12. Coach and I'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Sometimes a dream car has nothing to do with horsepower or performance.
My dream car is the one that gets me to my job every day. The one that lets me help a friend in need.
I didn't think I had the credit. My credit score wasn't that good. But Car-Mart believed in me.
They believed in me. My dream car? A 2016 Nissan Sentra. What's yours?
America's Car-Mart. You keep the dream, and we'll keep you on the road.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
Welcome back to Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium on the campus of Springdale High School. The injured Mountie was Nesto Gonzalez. He is up under his own power heading for the sidelines, and now Springdale, they did move the chains. Yep. It's 1st and 10. Jack will bring the offense out here, and Springdale just hadn't had the football very much tonight.
Right. Possession-wise, they haven't.
Pounders, hands to Kanagaki straight ahead, about a 4.5 yard pickup. That's good play.
Really good.
That's good line surge. That's what you're looking for.
You betcha.
So it'll be 2nd down. Clock moving here. 8:50 to go in the 3rd quarter. Jack getting the call from the sidelines, now communicating to everybody on the offense, and Springdale's set to go here. This is Howard, and he's going to be dragged down at the 31-yard line. It's going to be 3-yard loss, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and 9. They brought him in motion. He was split out. They brought him in motion, and
kind of peeled him back.
Just couldn't get to the outside. And Springdale's showing a lot of different motions, a lot of different looks.
Yep. And it's kind of surprising. I'm sitting out there looking. They've still got their starting quarterbacks playing free safety out here. And
so this is a 3rd down. Jack nearly intercepted there by Cunningham, and it's going to bring up 4th down. Looks like the offense is going to stay on the field. I don't see AJ coming on. Springdale going to go for it.
No, I think.
All right, now they thought better of it. Yeah. So he'll send the punt team on. A.J. Woods will come on. Jeff Bergen will drop back deep.
Yep, where they're at on the field's probably, that's a good call there.
You know, it was once a windy night. The flags to our left not blowing at all.
Right.
So A.J. should be able to get this one off. Snap's good. A.J. gets high kick. Coming to Bergen, he calls for the fair catch at the 40-yard line, and that's where Rogers will take over here with 7:02 to go in the third quarter. 49-12 the score. We're into the sportsmanship portion of this, and we'll see if Chad Harbison sends his #1 offense out. They have shown no signs of slowing down tonight.
No. And I think it's one of those things, that I think Coach Harbison he wants to try to set a tone, you know, and
especially after the last 2 weeks. They've given away games in the
Right.
last 2 weeks. So
I think he probably feels like, look, we got to put some points up and score, and if we're, you know, he's.
Yeah, they've also got Bentonville next week, and that's going to be a big game. Bentonville leading Fayetteville right now. Springdale, we got the Battle of the Bulldogs next week right here at Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium. That's always a fun game to see Purple come in here. And
now last year we went to Razorback
yeah,
Stadium,
we did.
didn't we?
And
it was actually early on was a pretty good game.
Yeah, Tajon took a kick back, and Springdale was right there with him. And
you bet.
This is Hudgens, and Springdale's got him wrapped up in the backfield. Dane Williams, the starting quarterback, still in the ball game. He's got a bum right knee.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things, boy.
Kind of surprising.
Yeah, a little bit. But again, like you talked about, they've choked away 2 leads in the last 2 weeks to Fayetteville and to Bentonville West. The Bentonville West game, you watched it, I watched it. That was, you can't lose games like that. You just can't.
No, not in this league, you can't.
And they've they had dreams of being that 3 seed, being that solid 3, and now they're chasing a little bit.
And I think you and I talked about them kind of being under the radar a little bit, and they kind of put themselves a little bit further below that radar by giving those 2 games up.
2nd down 10. Trips to the top of the screen. Williams in the shotgun. He's going to give to Hudgens. Hudgens going to get up near the 45-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd down. And, for Springdale, look, you're chasing at this point. You're chasing. If you're trying to make a playoff push here, you got to pick off Bentonville, you got to get Fayetteville, or you got to get Southside.
That's right.
And then you got to have some help.
Yep, you got to have some help. That's right. And looking at who we have left, after Fayetteville, Bentonville, you got Southside. It's probably that team the last week.
Yeah, Southside a lot like this Rogers Mounties team. Man, they can score a bunch of points.
And they've got 4 backs that are really talented. They sure do.
So this is going to be 3rd down. We'll call it 6. Line makes the 49-yard line. Williams in the shotgun. He'll roll near side. We've seen this play a couple times. This is complete near side. Jansen Garner, he's going to be run out of bounds at the 41-yard line, 1st down.
Yep. Again, that's that little choice route. And if they get the inside, the outside's open. If we get the outside, the inside. If they both cover, then the quarterback runs. So it's tough.
Yeah. Kind of odd, though. Up 37, you got your guys out here.
Yeah.
It's a choice.
I'm going to be honest with you. I probably wouldn't have mine out there, but, they're running their offense, but just like they did first of the game.
1st and 10, ball at the 41-yard line. Williams in the shotgun. Now he's going to run. Williams with a huge hole, 30-yard line, still going. He's going to be dragged down at the 24, and that's going to be enough for a 1st down, 17-yard pickup on the run. Springdale sort of emptied the middle of the field, and that was just easy pickings.
Yeah. Again, it comes down to a numbers game at that point, and I think the quarterback's just counting. They're bringing in different running backs, but evidently their second-team quarterback is hurt.
Okay.
I don't know that for sure, but evidently
that's what we're going with? Okay.
That must be the case.
3:30 to go here, 3rd quarter clock running. Dane Williams in the shotgun. He'll hand off. He brought down in the backfield. Brandon cleans him up. First guy on the scene there, Julian Arroyos. That was carried by Kevin Monroy. His first carry of the night. Now you're starting to see some of those guys. They're starting to sub in and out.
Yep.
We go across the 3-minute mark here to go in the 3rd quarter. And if you're just hopping on here, Springdale got behind early. Just special teams for Rogers was on fire, and Springdale just couldn't catch up.
Yeah, it's hard. Back-to-back onside kicks and you're down 21-0. The offense hadn't even been on the field yet.
That's right. So this 2nd down 10. Williams straight ahead. This is Monroy again. Breaks a couple tackles. He's going to get close to first down yardage at the 16. He's going to come up about 2 yards short. That's going to bring up a 3rd down. Good, tough run. That's not the biggest back they've got.
No.
A good, tough run.
It was.
So it'll be 3rd down and 2. Now you can see Rogers just taking their time, just bleeding the clock here. Just slowing this game down almost to a crawl.
Right. You know, that's the thing, the tempo. Sometimes people don't understand. You know, if you're a tempo team, you can kind of go at your own tempo as well. So they're a team that can speed it up and snap it within 10 or wait till 5 seconds.
Similar to what Springdale does on their side. I mean, they can go fast, they can slow it down, all of that sort of thing. Here's Monroy again. And Springdale's got him in the backfield. He's going to come up short. He may lose a yard on that. That's going to bring up 4th down.
That's a good job there. They kind of ran the old buck sweep and pulled both guards back there, and so that was a good job by our edge players setting the edge there. And not looks like they may try to kick a field goal here.
Yep, they're going to send J.T. Miller in. He's had a very busy night.
Well, he evidently from the kickoff he put it about 5 yards deep on the kickoff, so he's got a strong enough leg.
If I remember correctly, and let's be honest, I don't have the greatest memory in the world, J.T. Miller is an all-state soccer player, if I'm not mistaken.
Not sure either. He's definitely got a strong leg.
They're going to put it down at the 24. It'll be a 34-yard attempt for J.T. Miller. Snap's good. Kicks on the way. And good. So our new score, Rogers 52, Springdale 12. Coach and I will be back in a minute. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
What's the only thing better than ordering your Whataburger favorites right on your phone? Earning free Whataburger while doing it. Download the Whataburger app to get started, just like you like it.
Try the 3-and-3 meal at Slim Chickens. 3 hand-breaded chicken tenders paired with 3 perfectly fried wings, shaken in your choice of house flavors. Served with fries, Texas toast, and a medium drink. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
Welcome back to Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium. 41 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. Got a chance to talk to Coach Herbie, Swimming and Dive. They open up their season here in about 2 weeks. And if you had a chance, if you've seen any of the wide shots here tonight, the gym to our right here is getting ready to house one of the best teams in the state of Arkansas as far as basketball goes. It's the 23-24 Springdale Bulldogs. They're going to be preseason number 2, right behind Little Rock Central. And I was talking to Coach Price last week at the Springdale Hall of Fame inductions, and I can always tell when Coach Price when he knows something. Because if he looks at me and he goes, "Yeah, we'll be okay. We'll give up." But if he's looking at the floor, going, if we just can hang on to the ball, and that's when they're going to be good. So. I think he's pretty excited about this team. He's got a loaded schedule.
They did a great job last year, and I got a chance to see them in the state championship game and with a lot of young players. So they're fun to watch.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun once they hit the floor here during conference season. Of course, we'll bring it to you right here on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television, starting with conference play, which gets moved up a week, or I guess 2 weeks. That we'll play 2 games before Christmas, and then we'll take you all the way through the state playoffs and hopefully a deep playoff run like we had last year. It's a lot of fun going through the state tournament.
Yep.
So Jack Pounders brings the offense out. Springdale just trying to put something together here.
Yeah.
The offense has had moments. Jack had a 26-yard touchdown run, a good drive to get the second touchdown, but just no consistency tonight. Now we've got a loose football, and they're going to say that pass was incomplete. That was Chapman off the corner. He scored a touchdown earlier and applying the pressure backside to Jack Pounders.
Well, and if you go back at the replay, you can kind of see the guy coming off the edge there fell right underneath the guy trying to block. He's just got to take a better angle. You can kind of see that. And we didn't take a very good angle.
So that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter, 52-12 our score. Coach and I will be back in just a moment. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
We start the fourth quarter. Springdale's got the football. It'll be 2nd down and 10. And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention while we were talking about basketball, Coach Hunsucker and the Springdale girls, 13-game improvement over the prior season. And let me tell you this, they had 2 girls didn't play the whole season because of injury. They're back, and they bring back their top 8.
Good.
Springdale girls are loaded.
Good.
And they are they will be one of the surprise teams in the 7A West. I guess it's the 6 in basketball, the 6A West. I can guarantee you that. Coach Hunsucker very excited about
she does a good job.
Not just this group of girls, but the girls all the way down into 7th and 6th grade. She's really excited about what's coming.
Good.
This is a 2nd down. This is Caden Asarut across the 20, and he's going to get out near the 25-yard line. It's going to be 5-yard pickup, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Now we've got whistles, and I think we've got an injured player down here on the near side. And now a flag. 2 flags are down. Cam Cunningham down here, I think they're going to get him. He was talking as he came off the sidelines, and he's going to try and argue his point, but he is not going to win that one. It's going to be unsportsmanlike against Rogers. So Springdale's going to get the 1st down. It'll push the ball out to the 40-yard line.
You know, and a lot of times it's just like everything else. They always catch the second person.
Yep, of course. I can update the game.
It could have been the first one, but
update the game from Fayetteville.
Fayetteville
now leading Bentonville 35-14.
Wow. You know that's the thing. Jack Lindsay over there is quarterback for them. He's put up some huge numbers this year for them.
Yeah, he's a guy that's heading to play for P.J. Fleck up at the University of Minnesota. 1st and 10 for Springdale at the 40. Jack reverses out, gets away. Now he's going to take off and run. 45-yard line. It's going to be a 5-yard pickup, and that's that pass we saw a couple times last week that had some success. Caden caught a touchdown pass on it.
You know, now, like you said, the clock's going to run, so our tempo's probably going to pick up a little bit just to have a good, steady pace. And, you know, for us, our kids, it's a pride thing for them, making sure they can do the things they need to do, be productive on offense.
So it'll be 2nd down and 5. All at the 45-yard line. Pounders will go under center. Rogers shows blitz. Jack, ball's loose on the ground, and now a scrum for the football, and I think Rogers has it. And they do. So Springdale turns it over. Rogers is going to get the football at the 39-yard line, and now see the offense coming off the field, and
not what you want there. You know, they I think that was that same counteraction that they've had. Just one of those plays, you know, you put the ball to, I don't think the receiver or the slot back was where he needed to be on that one.
Changes for Springdale defensively. I see Jesse Rectrick has checked in. Ricky Balderas is back in. Day-Day Fans checked in. Derek Jones has checked in at a defensive line spot.
It's like Shim Paul's in at a linebacker spot here inside. So
Rogers made a change at quarterback.
There it is.
Aiden Eichenberry is now the quarterback for the Mounties. That's Monroy, and he's going to get nothing out of that one. Good play there by, was that Guevara? Yeah. Guevara making a nice play there.
Good for him. He's kind of been having just a little tweak injury there, and so he's trying to get back and stay healthy, and good for him.
So it'll be 2nd down and 10. Clock running here, 9:20 to go in the ball game. Again, next week, Fayetteville comes to town. Looks like they're going to win a pretty big one tonight, come in flying high. This is Eichenberry, his first pass complete.
You know, and that's their offense. I know, sometimes people say, well, why is he that's their offense. They're an RPO offense. They're a zone. And, these younger kids get in and play, and they've got to run the offense, so that's part of it.
It's Cooper Daniel on the reception. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 1.
And our kids need to see the reps as well.
Eikenberry bring the offense up to the line of scrimmage. Monroy is the running back alongside. Third down, line to makes the 28. This is Monroy, and we've got flags down. I think false start there is going to back the Mounties up. Been a penalty-plagued Rogers team, and that's one of those things that I think when Coach Harbison goes back, looks at the tapes, going to be pretty upset with.
Yeah.
Especially going into a big game next week. A lot of penalties tonight.
Unfortunately, they were able to overcome that, but they have had a lot of penalties, and that's not good. You're exactly right. That'll be one thing I know as a coach. Those are the little things when you go back and watch the film and you're looking and breaking it down. Those are things that stick out the most.
So third down, all placed at the 34, called 3rd and 7. Eikenberry to Monroy. Straight ahead, Javen's got him in the backfield, and he's going to lose yardage, and Springdale's going to force a 4th down here. Good play there by Javen Polite.
Yep, sure is. It's like I was telling you, it's good for our younger kids, too, to get this type of game type, too. It's hard to simulate that in practice sometimes. Right. And it seems like sometimes when you get out into the game action, the first series or two, you're catching up to the speed of the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Rogers, they were going lightning quick.
Right.
And things were moving real fast there in the first, 5-6 minutes of the ball game. It took a little while for Springdale to kind of get their feet on the ground.
It's real hard in practice to simulate because you don't have those kind of kids trying to do that.
So 4th down ball at the 36. This is Eikenberry rolling far side. And he's going to get the first down at the 28-yard line. He might have gotten it by about 6 inches, but they're going to move the sticks.
He was watching that secondary kid, and the receiver actually helped him out and kind of pulled away a little bit, and when he did, he watched that defensive guy go with him, and that was just enough room to get that extra 6 inches he needed.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Mounties. They convert on 4th down, and again, it is homecoming here at Springdale High School. Everybody in a good mood down there. Always a fun night. Straight ahead.
It's like Shem Paul kind of stepped up there and made the play. I think that's who it was. Got a flag. May got a hand on the face mask. Kind of where the flag's at. I'm not sure.
Maybe Troy, the ball carrier.
Yep.
We'll wait for the call. Personal foul, face mask. You called it. You're good at that. It's like you do this for a living.
Hey.
It's like you've seen these once or twice.
I've seen a few games. After 30 years, you watch a lot of football, and and I've coached a lot of these kids, and it's really neat to sit up here, and I'm really blessed to be able to sit up here with you and see these kids develop and grow. It's been a lot of fun, and I appreciate it.
So it'll be 1st and 10 ball at the 13-yard line. Clock running, 5:32 to go in the ball game. And next week, Fayetteville comes into town. I think it's the 122nd. I'll have to look that up. I've got the spreadsheet at home, but I think it's 122, 123, something like that. This is Troy again. He's going to be tracked down in the backfield, and a host of Bulldogs down there.
Yep.
First guy in there was Sammy Asia. And Leo De La Sancha, Shem Paul, Raxon's in there. All cleaning him up, and it's going to wind up being about a 4-yard loss. There's a good look at Shem.
Yeah.
He looks like a linebacker, doesn't he?
He played for me, and he's kind of like Lodgkin. He's always got a smile on his face. He'd go hit you and just laugh and giggle, and great kid.
It's going to be 2nd down, 14. Eikenberry still the quarterback. There's your boy, Raxon Reshen, with the tackle for loss.
Yep.
This is Rogers all the way back. Where are they going to mark this one down? Going to put him down at the 25-yard line. So this is going to be a 3rd down, 21.
Good play by Raxon.
Came flying out of that second level there to make the stop. That's a guy that's, he didn't play a lot early, but he's starting to see more and more time for Springdale at that nickel spot since he took over a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, he's an athletic kid, and he's gotten more confidence each week, and you can see that confidence now, and it's paying off for us, and it's going to help us later on.
3rd down, Eikenberry. Since Monroy in motion, this is going to be completed near side. That's that screen they had success on early. Springdale diagnoses it very well.
Yep.
De La Sancha in there. Derek Jones makes the stop. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So Springdale, after the personal foul, is it's got to boat up here a little bit.
And that's good.
It's a 1-yard loss. Back to the 26-yard line. Line to make is the 4, so it'll be 4th down and 22. So the clock continues to run here with 3:20 to go in the ball game. Eichenberry. Well, out and up there, and the ball goes incomplete, and Springdale will turn Rogers over on downs, and they'll get the football back with 3 minutes to go in the ball game with one last chance to put a drive together.
Yep.
Bonnie Williams there on the coverage. And we'll see who comes out at the quarterback spot. Springdale turned it over on their last drive. Looks like they're going to send starting offense back out there, just trying to get to a little continuity.
Yeah, I think that's exactly right. They want to have some type of continuity with that first offense.
One of the things I'm surprised we didn't see tonight was the I formation. That worked really, really well last week against Harbor, just lining up and kind of coming downhill. We didn't see it at all tonight.
Yeah, and it must have been some kind of tweak that Rogers defense did getting ready for that. It's the only thing.
And as I say that, guess what they line up in? The I. This will be 1st and 10.
You were in the huddle.
I guess. And Pounders is going to lose yardage here. They're going to mark him back to the 24. It'll be 2nd down and 12. They had a lot of success against Harbor in that I formation, just running downhill at them.
That's right. And I think, that's one there you give to Lodgkin right there, and we'll see it coming back again right here and see what happens.
2nd down, 12. Pounders going to keep it, and he breaks away. Jack Pounders, 30-yard line, run out of bounds. And they're going to give him the 32, and it's going to be
actually a little 3rd and manageable.
Yeah, 3rd and manageable.
Clock's still running.
Not exactly the way they drew it up, but you'll take the 6 yards. Jack coming up limping and grimacing a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
This is going to be 3rd down and 5. Line to make is the 36-yard line. And what do you want to call it? A short 4, long 5? What do you want?
Let's go long 5.
All right, long 5. 3rd down as we approach a minute to go in the ball game. Pounders straight ahead. This is Lodgkit, and I think he's going to get the 1st down.
Yep, good job right there. A little different motion that time. You see it going right behind the quarterback. So
we've mentioned it a couple of times. Battle of the Bulldogs. I believe it's 123 next week right here at Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium. We'll be on the air at 6:30 with the pregame show, followed up by Coach and I at 7 o'clock for the Battle of the Bulldogs. This, a 1st and 10 for Springdale. They gave Lodgkit the line to make, and now they'll pound Lodgkit straight ahead up across the 40-yard line. And Springdale's got time here probably to get one more off.
They might try to get one more right here.
Final 20 seconds of the ball game. Springdale going to fall to 2-5 on the year, 1-3 in conference play, and again, sort of chasing now with 3 games to play.
And you got 2 big ones, 2 big dogs the next time you play, and they've got to really do some good things here.
Jack pass complete. Khalil Marks going to step out of bounds close to 1st down yardage, and that's going to be the final play of the ball game. Our final score: Rogers 52, Springdale 12. Coach and I will be back shortly to wrap it up. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on Springdale Athletic Foundation Television.
Hey Northwest Arkansas, Lara here at Sam's Furniture. If you're looking for new furniture, we have over 170,000 square feet selection at everyday low prices and same-day delivery available. But the best part is that we love to serve our community. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many amazing organizations that we have been blessed to partner with. Serving others, especially those in need, is our culture here, and we hope that you'll be a part of that too. Arkansas's largest furniture destination, get it at Sam's.
If you need that love, support, somebody to push you, to tell you can do it, I would tell them to come to Pam Transportation. It's a family here. It's not just a regular company. They will look after you. They will show you that you are important, you are welcome here.
Final score tonight, Rogers 52, Springdale 12. Our post-game show is brought to you by Springdale Athletic Foundation. Slim Chickens, Trade Pro, United Federal Credit Union, Tacos for Life, and Storms and Swiderski Orthodontics. And again, our final score 52-12 tonight. Springdale just, slow start.
Yeah.
Rogers took advantage of some mistakes, and we look at the highlights here. You see Springdale coming onto the field, and they got off early. This guy right here, Jacob Jenkins, had a big night.
He did. He had a big night, and special teams had a big night, unfortunately.
And this is the first touchdown of the ball game. Nice catch here by Verser. Kind of landed awkwardly. I was afraid he was going to hurt his leg there, but
kind of like a hyperextension.
But this really the story of the night here. I mean, 4 of these, 4 onside kicks. Springdale just unable to adjust to it, and Rogers built a huge lead off of this. They got up 21-0 before Springdale ever had the football.
Right, and then the first drive we had it, we go down, and Jack hits the counter option and scores.
And you're thinking at that point it's 21-6. You can get a stop, you get back into the ball game, but we saw a lot of this tonight. Dane Williams just going deep, looking for receivers, just flying down the field. This Grayson Cash, he posed a huge problem for Springdale tonight.
Yep, and at that point too, it became a mismatch, and their receivers and backs just kind of seemed to be a.
Yeah, this is a good play here by Braden Connor. Knocks the ball loose. This is what we were talking about. This is going to lead to the Jack Pounders touchdown.
Right.
And this is the run right here on a little counter option, breaks one tackle, and then there's nobody there.
Exactly.
And Jack's fast enough, he can run away from you and puts it into the end zone. And, at that point, you're feeling like, maybe, Springdale can get back into this, but Dane Williams put that to bed pretty quick here. He was, see Brandon Lauder get his sixth sack of the year, but these were the kinds of things all night that sort of plagued Springdale here. Just deep go routes to Grayson Cash.
Yep. And he did a good job catching the ball. The quarterback had some time to throw it.
This is a nice play here by Jeff Bergen.
Some screens, their receivers, bouncing off. We just got to finish the tackle.
Yep, and that's it's one of those things that that's the ball player making a play here. But this was when you started to wonder, if Rogers was able to sort of get this going, and they do. And here Dane Williams, right before the half, just hits that guy, Jacob Jenkins.
That's a heck of a catch there.
Yep. Springdale wasn't done. Caden Asrud, nice little move there. He gets into the end zone for Springdale's second touchdown, and kind of hanging around, but it was Dane Williams' night here.
Yeah.
And so Bergen gets behind Vonnie Williams, and this Rogers passing offense just they were clicking tonight.
Yep. They put themselves in positions to do that as well.
And there's more Dane Williams, and he's a good one. He's been named player of the week a couple of times. You see the sack there by Brandon Lauder, 2 tonight. But this nice play here.
Yeah.
When you see that second level defender coming up and wrapping up Jenkins, and this is another turnover here, and these are the things that have plagued them all year long, and Springdale just not able to capitalize on the gifts that they were given, and Rogers did. This nice run here by Dane Williams. That's that option route you were talking about. And it was just, it was one of those things. It was the first time he didn't throw the football.
He didn't throw it. That's right.
Chapman goes in from 2 yards out, and this Rogers offense was rolling. Brandon with another good play there. But it's a tough night. This is the final turnover on the option, and Rogers gets that, and we finally get to see some plays here from the Dogs. Raxton coming in on the lost play, and that's kind of how it ended up tonight. But tough night for Springdale. It's homecoming night. A lot of distractions. I was talking to Coach Hobbs before the game, and he said it's one of those nights where you try to get your guys to focus, and lack of focus may have caught them early as they got down 21-0. But got to put this one away. You go, you watch the film, you get your treatment tomorrow, and you got a big one coming up.
That's right.
7 days from now.
That's exactly right, and that's the one thing. You got to come back each week. It's a grind at this point. You're finishing the season. You got some guys maybe banged up, but like you said, go back, get some treatment, and just get back ready for work on Monday.
6:30 next week, Fayetteville and Springdale right here at Gerald Williams Bulldogs Stadium. Coach and I will be here to bring it to you. We appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. There's the 7 o'clock, October the 20th. Right here at Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium. For Robert Johnson and our entire SAF crew, it's been our pleasure to bring it to you. We will talk to you 7 days from now. Final score tonight, Rogers 52, Springdale 12. We will talk to you next week. Good night, everybody.
returns in